On live. Make sure everything on here is correct. Good, looks good. Good morning, Commander 10th. How you doing? You flatter me. See. So a little bit of YouTube double checking real quick. Make sure everything looks good. Tags are in the right spot. Everything looks like it's fired up. What's up, Cobas? How you doing? I think I finally figured out how to get this damn Meld Studio thing to work properly. Cool. And Twitch is usually never an issue, so we'll just let that cook. We are at New Babbage of all places. Got to make a quick stop by Costco before we head back to Nyx to grab the Reclaimer. How have you guys been? Been doing some Caterpillar stuff in Pyro. Caterpillar stuff in Pyro sounds like a good time. You know, Tanith, that is something that most of us Caterpillar pilots feel, I think. There's just something about the Cat that just feels right as a hauling ship. And people can tell us to their blue in the face that the C2 is better in every way. And I'm going to throw up the bird and say, fuck you, I'm going to go fly my Cat. What's up, Alex? Doing good, Cap. You ready for tonight's? Tonight's? What is tonight's? Let me know. If you want. Maybe I should already know. Average Drake pilot. Yep. You are not wrong. Don't get me wrong, I've gotten my use out of the C2. It's one of the only ships that you can really do the whole mothership tactic in. With like the Golem and the Salvation, but yeah, Cat for days. Good day, Deshaun, what's up? Oh, you're so, man, if I haven't said it before, with how out of touch I am with holidays and shit, that goes to show you, yes, it does happen to be the eve of the new year, marking another orbit around Sol, going into 2026, the year of the Ironclad, hopefully the year of the Arastra, the year of the galaxy. All kinds of cool ships coming. You spelled Rylan wrong. Cat is the pinnacle of hauling until Ironclad comes. Yes! Wait.
Now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to see if I missed the Rylan thing. So I just got up. I'm still trying to wake up. Streaming a lot earlier because forgot about a very important appointment later today with my wife. So, excuse me if I am extra stupid as we get moving this morning. 90 minutes till 2026 here. Oh shit, he's in the future! Crazy. Year of crafting? It should be, since the rumor I keep hearing is that this wipe that's coming is coming with the start or the introduction of crafting. So, I don't know how that's going to shake out, because to me, like, crafting in my head is, whoa, still so far out in the future. But then again, it always felt like that with engineering too, and we've got the first little touch of engineering, but are they really going to, like, crack into engineering and then crack into crafting at the same time? That just seems exactly like what CIG would do. As you start to say it, yes, in fact, they probably will. What's up, Hazard Shield? Oh, yeah. I had another person that... Let's see if I can do this real quick. Well, not as the tram's coming to a stop. That'd be stupid. You know what, we're just gonna... Whoa, no, not the Expo Center. What? Did I go to the wrong way? Huh? It is too early.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Next stop's Commons. Okay, slash Costco. Alright, I need one of these burgers or something. Shit. People from the future tell us, did Squadron 42 release yet? Yes. I'll let you know in 90 minutes. I love it. That is too good. Oh wow, the Expo Center is like right next to the Commons. I keep forgetting that. Alright. This guy's a dick. He's always there. Always looking at you so dickishly. Anyway.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, whatever, bro. SE is a textbook example of scope creep. Yep. It's kind of the wing it, let's figure it out as we go. I think it's always been. Plaza, Promenade, Plaza, yes. Welcome to Costco, guys. If you've heard me say that and you're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? This is it. The Costco of Stanton, really of the verse. Because you've got center mass with pretty much any weapon you need. Maybe a couple that aren't here, like the attritions of the higher caliber and such. You got Schubert Interstellar, and you got Omega Pro that has like any component you can imagine that you can buy for ships that isn't like grade A stealth or grade A military. But yeah, we're heading over to center mass because I'm actually in a ship right now that you probably wouldn't expect. It's the only Connie I have, and I bought it on a whim and didn't realize it's kind of a beast actually, because it's the only Connie with a fucking PDC and it still has the size 5 guns. Yeah, the Connie Phoenix. I was using it, or I was gonna use it to do some headhunter grind to try to get to the better salvage stuff in Pyro because my shit got reset, which is really frustrating. Stupid dead terminal. But I need to change out the missiles. To my favorite size 1 missiles is between the Arrow, which is the Van Duel missile tech, and the Task Force, which is an electromagnetic missile. And it said that they were here, so I just wanted to check. Chaoses are also, like when infrared's working, chaoses are crazy. It's also Van Duel tech. Where? Show me the Task Force. Or is it Strike Force? No, it's size 2. Task Force. There it is. There are my size 1s. If you guys recognize, these are the aesthetic missiles that are featured on some of the Connies too, I believe. Thunderbolt 3s are my most used size 3. I'm a bit of an EM loyalist. Not loyalist. I don't know the word. Alright. Let's get like 40 of these. I tend to buy way too many missiles. Best nightclub in the verse 2. Yeah, the Promenade. That place has got some serious vibes. Yeah, guy's super grumpy. I went AFK there once and he was none too happy about it. Yeah. Yes, you know who I'm talking about. We need to name him, dude. We need to name that guy. What do we name him? Larry? I don't know. Come up with something. I don't really want to insult Larry from Parks and Rec because Larry's like the GOAT. That actor is so good. That's the TDD, so this way. EM Enjoyer. See, yeah, Enjoyer, but I would, oh, Connoisseur. EM Connoisseur. That's what I was going for. That's the word. I was trying to be fancy with it. Trying. To some degree. Yeah, iron missiles are rough. Ever since the 4.5 PTU, they had kind of jacked up infrared signatures on ships, and a lot of the ships were just glitched to not showing any IR at all. But, you know, they seem to be working a little bit better now, to your point. I've gotten lucky with a couple of the hits. But yeah, EM has been my way to go. Arresters, or not just arresters, but cross-sections apparently have been performing well for people. They've always been like the bane of my existence, and like you shoot one off and it just decides to like fuck off to the right or something, and out of nowhere like, I'm going on vacation. You're just like, cool, that's great. Switching back to guns. But yeah.
Hey.
Orthogonon, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Watch out for that guy, he's a dick. Still know his name. Seriously, we need to give this guy a name. What should we call him? Let's see, does he give her a look too, or is he only coded to look at me weird? Really? Asshole. They probably know each other. It's probably her dad. But yeah, not normal to be on this early in the morning. Just trying to make sure I'm able to stream today, because I forgot we got a really important appointment at like 11 o'clock, so my normal streaming time would have been interrupted or missed. So I figured, hey, just get up a little early, have some fun, get on the stream with everybody. Eustace. Eustace Bang! Ooga booga booga! If you know, you know. Name that reference, guys. Oh, man, that's actually perfect. Bye, Eustace. Grumpy old man. Such a long name, though. I'm gonna call him Yui. Yui, you loser. Poor guy's probably got, like, rough home life or something. Wow, there was another tram behind us. That was a little sketchy. EM signatures seem way higher than IR on ships at the moment. Yeah, they definitely are. Bartholomew. God, my gosh, guys. Syllables. I'm gonna call him Bart. That's funny. His wife's terrible to him, clearly. Yeah, probably. I don't know. He's got that stress, you know, the receding hairline and all. He's struggling. Yeah, who knows? He might even be married to a Tavaran or something. Yeah. It might be an interspecial relationship. He's mad that she's so much taller than he is. Sorry. I'm picking on Eustace Bartholomew too hard. That's good stuff.
Nearing next stop.
Needs to get more tentacle or something. I love it. He needs to go party with some Banu. That's what he needs to do. Go relax. Go kick back. So, you know, that's funny. The Commons has somebody here, but the friggin' Spaceport doesn't. Hey, what are we doing? What, why? No, sir. There's a trash can right here, people. I don't understand. I put it back in my backpack. It's too early, dude. Alright. Alright. This is why you would just throw it on the ground. No, it wasn't thrown. It was placed, man. It was frickin' placed. I don't know which one's recycling. It just says recycling on the whole thing, so that's fine. It's whatever. They'll figure it out. How funny would it be if there actually becomes like a culture of like throwing your shit away in the proper receptacle in a freaking video game of all places? I doubt it. But that'd be awesome. I would laugh. Whoop. Let's not forget to actually put the missiles on the ship. It's the whole reason I went back to Costco. Well, okay, two reasons. I wanted the Deadbolt 5s, and I wanted the Task Force missiles. Because Deadbolts are utterly busted this patch, so if you can't beat them, join them. I figured throw 4 Deadbolt 5s in that thing, and it'll get the job done.
Yeah, I feel that.
Restless leg syndrome. I feel you. Anyway.
My son was supposed to come visit me, but I had to cancel last minute.
You know, actually, that is a hell of a view. One thing I noticed, especially out of Nyx, is I think the devs, whether intentionally or accidentally, have nailed something that I think is hard to do in a video game that I've seen. And it's this sort of jumbled together speech of a crowd of people. If you've ever taken a second to notice, like when you're at an actual like Costco or whatever store of your choice, wherever you are in the world, or like at a festival or something, or like my wife and I go to Epcot, and you have so many people that conversations go from sensible things that you can understand to just like a blur of just noise in the background, and you can't really lock in on any conversation unless you kind of like actually focus on it, and then you start to pick up the words of a conversation. Levski is like that. At least most of the times that I've been there at Levski, there's like so many conversations going on between the NPCs that it's starting to feel alive. And then like I'll catch bits and pieces of one conversation or another talking about missing their son or the Vandul threat or saying they'll never join the UEE or whatever. And I'm like, I didn't realize it, but this is starting to feel alive. And I dig it. This is interesting. I don't know if it was intentional or if it's just kind of like all the NPCs talking at the same time out of sequence or whatever, but I think that's actually the better outcome, personally. Because it makes it feel authentic or more real. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Thanks to the super low pop server. Sure makes the difference for whole C gameplay. Absolutely does. Awesome. Well, Night Eclipse, you enjoy the hell out of it. I am happy to provide a window to a low pop server. Hopefully it stays low. I've noticed servers in 4.5 or shards, I should say, tend to have an easier time filling up now or repopulating, because in the past, like, when you hopped into a low pop server, it's almost like that server was hidden or not being recommended, but then it would start to fill. And I think, well, that might partially be my fault too, because my friends list has gotten a little bit longer than I really thought it would as fast as it did. And I think it might be us, the community joining on me is repopulating servers. Just hilarious. I'm exaggerating a little bit because there's no way that, like, you know, all 400 people are on at the same time. But I think it does, like, enough people join in that maybe the back end shard is like, oh, yeah, this shard, we should probably direct more people to it. I'm just like, no, don't do it. You know, another cool thing about the Phoenix is you kind of have a built-in lifeboat. I didn't think about that till I was kind of flying around and I noticed, like, oh yeah, there's a Merlin on the back of this thing. And I'm like, oh my god, lifeboat! If you have enough time to get back there and get the hell out. So 28 size 1 missiles. This is probably one of the only areas where the Phoenix is actually lacking. It's got similar health pool, similar armor from what I've seen, same main hard points on the nacelles, just less missiles. Same shield complement, same coolers, same generators. As a quality of life, I don't know why isn't in clicking on a missile rack and load all slots. Yeah, you have to unload all missiles before you can even see the other one. But I do think it should be by missile pod, right? Because the missile pod has to be the same missile, so select the pod, dump the missile, add the whole new set. Maybe that'll be a thing in the future. I will say that this search bar is actually really useful. Alright, let's get back to Nyx so we can grab the Reclaimer and get to the fun. Too early in the morning for Twitch, huh? Let me just do a double check, make sure Twitch is alive. Oh no, Orthogonon's on Twitch. Never mind, I see it. Cool. And Hazard Shield. Wicked. Awesome. I just want to make sure it was alive. I only saw other comments. I guess I shouldn't say because Twitch gets picky about not being the only one. Twitch doesn't want you to have a side piece. What if you are the side piece, Twitch? What if? There we go. Deadbolt 5s, man. That's a sick looking weapon. By Asperia, right? Hang on. Now I'm curious. Can't really see over that thick engine nacelle. Yep, it is Asperia. That's what I thought. Tavaran weapon. Or, well, I think. What's up, Gwen? Top of the morning to you. Change the PDC to the ballistic one. Yeah, but you have to loot it. The torrent PDC isn't one you can buy. But also, Deshaun, I've heard from folks like my own in my OLISAR group with the Polaris that you can't rearm them right now. There's a bug with the Pepperbox missile PDC and the torrent ballistic PDC that you can't rearm them. I've not seen it myself because I don't have them, but that seems shitty. Because I definitely want them. They put out way more damage. I'll tell you what, though. A lot of you guys might not know this. This was my first Connie. My first Connie ever. Mostly because the Phoenix is like my favorite mythological creature. But I might not be the guy that's like really flashing luxury ships or anything. And I don't really give a damn about too much of the luxury of this ship. But dude, the Connie Phoenix of the Connies is my first love. Way back when that Merlin was nothing more than an ornament. You couldn't fly it. Definitely didn't have a PDC. It's just, I don't know, something about the Phoenix, man. It hit that appeal. That sleek white body, the class to it. Also, I was coming over pretty fresh from Elite Dangerous and doing passenger transport stuff. So that was also on my mind. This is the ship that whenever the hell we start doing passenger transport missions, I definitely want to use. Sure, who doesn't want to fly the Genesis Starliner we keep hearing about? But this thing right here, man, pretty awesome. And I do expect that in the future when the Connies get their rework, they are absolutely going to size down these guns and probably get rid of the PDC and stuff. But right now, she's a little OP, dude. I might, before we grab the Reclaimer, I might take her into like a quick little bounty mission just to see the PDC in action. I want one less cargo, but man, that interior, yeah, I love the design of it, all the different quarters and all. I didn't realize I had a freaking hot tub too, which is kind of insane. A little unsafe in space, if you ask me, but whatever, it is what it is. I like the alcohol bar. I'm gonna actually, on our way over to Nyx Gateway, we'll go take a look at it because I want to see if they got any nice scotch back there. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Nyx Gateway Stanton system. All right. Yeah, at first I had the Phoenix, and then I had the Andromeda. I didn't know about the Taurus until much later, which is kind of funny. Much later, I mean like maybe 6 months after that. This is like mid-2020 or late 2020 when I got my Taurus. And then it became the most flown ship that I had ever used in the game. Pretty much right up until I got the whole C in 4.1 or whatever supplier die was. I flew the Prospector and the Mole a lot, you know, and I did a lot of little combat stuff. But the Taurus was my main, as you can imagine. It's probably not hard to guess with my love of industry and cargo hauling and shit. I'll pass by on my way to New Babbage. Hell yeah. Strife, what's up? What time zone are you in? It's not even 7 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, it's 6:48 for me. I put the message out on the YouTube and on my Discord. It was a last minute thing. I totally forgot yesterday that I had a medical appointment I had to go to today. I was not prepared for that staircase. I'm so used to like years of going through a Taurus and seeing this cargo bay, but instead you get this beautiful wood flooring and this lit up stairway. Like, oh man, dude. I don't know. Origin's got some competition because I think that this is one of the best designed interiors with that wood paneling, although, okay, that's kind of a flop. You didn't need the, see, none of this wood needs to be going different directions. Okay, so this is the marks of not a great interior designer. If all of these wood panels were going the same direction as the wood on the stairs, it'd be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. It does not need to be crisscrossed like this and then diagonal. It isn't necessary. It should all be going the same direction. Anyway, a little nitpick there. Here for the Reclaimer. Yeah, don't worry, Dexter. We're getting to it. We're on our way back to Nyx to grab the Reclaimer to get to the salvage. This is just our ride back. Man, freaking gorgeous. We're going to be going from this nice RSI interior to our wonderful heavy Reclaimer boy. See, man, I feel like they nailed this, dude. The feeling of it, the way that the seats look and sit, the tables, plenty of leg space, man, and this freaking bar. It ruins the feng shui of the room. Yeah, honestly, the floor does. They really look at this diagonal. What the fuck is going on? I should have never looked at the floor, guys. Oh my god. What the hell? No. Oh, it's like they wanted to identify the walking. They didn't need to. You could have just lined it with lights. Oh, man. All right, everything about the color and look of everything else is freaking perfect. Even the weird little carpeting. But the way they did this wood floor is a travesty, dude. Oh, what the hell is this shit? Those two do not go well together. You fill this whole... All right, from this line all the way around these chairs, make it that weird lava granite. Perfect. Would have been great. I don't even think that's necessary. But what the F are we looking at here, dude? And it's the countertops. It's like it spilled over. See, honestly, just leave it there. And that wouldn't have gone for that color. God, who am I now? Morphologist? What the fuck is this? All right, anyways. Cool chairs, at least. I wanted to look at the alcohol. I need it. I need a shot. Yo, bartender. Fuck. All right. Oh, man. What do we got here? 151. Holy shit. Spider Black. God damn. That's what I need right now because of this floor. That's what I need. Good morning, Saucy Jake. What's up? Hippocampus. Just straight up absinthe. Holy shit. Connie goes hard, dude. Radagast. Tavarin Ghost. I heard about this shit. Ooh. Unaged Tavar and it's unaged? Wait a minute. Is that meant to be that way? I'm just looking for like a good like scotch. Single grain whiskey. Is that their way of saying single malt? Because that's kind of up my alley more. I'm looking for like, you know, a Lagavulin. That's what I need right now. What do we got? Like energy drink and mixers and shit. Like, wait a minute, can I actually? Oh, you can't even access this? Those are actual consumables. Like, I have some of those. Vodka. Gotta love the Russians, man. They just keep it simple. Sorry. Oh, shit. Anyways. Oh, what books we got here? Programmer's Guide to OSIS Systems. Logan James. Who the hell put that book in there? Somebody knew exactly what they were doing. That'll drive so many of us crazy. The hell, man. Are we there yet? Oh, wow, good timing. I just heard the deceleration. Alright. Yo, Response Limited, this is the Connie Phoenix. One of the old school fancy vessels. We're on our way back to Nyx to grab the Reclaimer. I was just finishing up some shopping at my wonderful Costco in Stanton. I got some missiles for this thing. Some Deadbolt 5 guns. We're heading back home to grab a Reclaimer and get to the salvage gameplay. I promise, I'm not trying to mislead anybody. We're getting the Reclaimer. Man, I went from being like really happy to really annoyed with the floor to really surprised by the alcohol. It's been an emotional trip to Nyx. It's been very emotional. You put the book that you read upside down. That's fucking great. Oh, let's see. Crack a bottle, give us a review. I know, needed to, shit. Where are our runway indicators? There they are. They're just really far away. Jeez. So yeah, that's my brief tour of the Connie Phoenix. You do have a cargo bay that you can throw some things in, but you have no, from what I, oh no, there is access to it. Damn. Alright, when we're like on our jump to Levski, we'll go back in and check that out, because there is access to the cargo bay through like a little tiny elevator. Basically where you put all your customers' luggage and shit. Yeah, there's an OSO system. If we're talking about like star systems, the OSO system is like completely banned from visitors because there's a developing race that shows intelligence there. So they basically gave it the like sort of prime directive treatment that Star Trek gives developing worlds to not interfere. And they're that species that can communicate through their skin as well. Like their skin will change colors and radiate, and there's actually a pretty dark black market that trades in their skins. Osarian skins or something like that. The poachers of the verse kind of thing. Morning, Alex. Yeah, and pre-Happy New Year to everybody, including those of you who are about to cross over into 2026 in like the next half hour. Alright. Here, let me slow down a lot more, because we are about to bump into the barrier. I just don't like when I do that. Alright, hang on. I'll adjust the volume a bit. I forgot I messed with it last night. Well, one of the books said OSIS, but man, I can't wait for the verse to open up to systems like OSO. Yeah, and I don't know. We might have some like crazy, like illegal missions or like black market missions to go there if that system ever becomes accessible to us. It's time to hunt. Savage. We are human. We will interfere, especially if they have oil, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's some pretty cool lore to discover. There's actually a part of the story that I've mentioned a couple times in the past about the generational ship hunt and the only known like Star Citizen actual intelligent or artificial intelligence. There is a scene where they go down to a planet like that, and they're trying to avoid the native species there, and they're like tribal. It's cool. It's like reading something out of a Star Trek universe. I want to see some of the black hole just go pretty and see how they do it. Ha! Yeah. Then you get too close, and time starts passing weird. I know there's no way a video game could, like a multiplayer game like this, simulating time dilation to that degree would be not easy. But that'd be kind of funny if, like, you get, maybe even just cosmetically, you get some, like, time distortion effects because you're getting too close to the black hole. Or just because you're in the system, you get this kind of, like, weird, like... Anybody seen Chronicles of Riddick? You know the leader of the Necromongers? And how his, like, soul would partially split from his body when he would move? That'd be kind of sick. Like, if you're getting too close to a black hole and you start to have, like, the time distortion effects. Anyway, I'm getting nerdy. My bad. Let's head to Levski. I don't remember actually personally visiting any black holes in Elite. I did in No Man's Sky, and I remember being kind of underwhelmed by how they did it as well. It was kind of cool that it like teleported you to a random point in the galaxy. I thought that was kind of cool, but that was about it. Turn behind and see yourself, right? Yeah. Nothing wrong with nerdy. Hell yeah. Put a water planet next to it and remake Interstellar. Yeah, exactly. Kind of knew where I was going with that. That'd be wild if they could simulate the kind of waves. Ah, that's right. It is this kind of like random hole in the floor. I almost forgot. Down we go. There it is. There's the cargo bay. So yeah, here is the cargo section of the Phoenix. It's kind of small. Probably fit a vehicle or two for like a pleasure craft or something. And then, yeah. This is your way up. Just right through the floor. Nothing to see here, guys. And back here should just be our little Merlin. Yeah, past our components. Those aren't mountains. Yeah, that was such an epic scene, man. I was able to rewatch that part over and over. And then getting back, and old boy's freaking that gray hair. He's like, you've been gone for like 23 years. Insane. Most of them in Elite just look like lensing. The galactic core looks like a giant galactic butthole. The neutron stars, white dwarfs. Yeah, see, now the neutron stars and white dwarfs I did see. Those were really cool. I liked how they did that. I liked how if you got too close, you got like the gravitational distortion effects if you were near any of the, especially the polar jets of the neutron stars. Freaking awesome. Or the pulsars, rather. Yo, Jotep, this is the Connie Phoenix. We're just on our way back to Levski to grab the Reclaimer. I had bought the Connie Phoenix out of kind of nostalgia because it was technically the first Connie I'd ever gotten my hands on. And it's cool, dude. Kind of a high-powered, way overpowered, like, defense-contracted pleasure craft or personal transport. Like if Air Force One was a little smaller and had a lot of big guns on it. That's what it gives me the feeling of. And whoever designed the flooring needs to get punched in the face. My original pledge ship was the Andromeda. Hell yeah, that's actually what I had ended up changing my Phoenix to, was the Andromeda. HVT transport, yeah, exactly. It's a ship the generals ride in on to go to vacation, yep. They have their own private bar, a hot tub, and a whole lot of firepower. Home sweet home. It feels kind of, this doesn't sound really, maybe lame to some people, but it feels kind of special to me that, like, coming back to Levski, coming back to Nyx, it's the first time that, you know, saying like I'm going home in the game actually feels like something. Because, like, before, you know, living out of Obituary from Bloom, or if I was, you know, parked at New Babbage or Orison, it was just, I don't know, but more Airbnb status, like temporary housing. But Levski feels like a proper home for my in-game self. I don't know if anybody else has that sort of feeling. Oh yeah, it's going to be an extra large hangar. We're probably going to get thrown out of our ship as we come into land because of the way these hangars are behaving. Still love the Aurora, but barely use it. Yeah, I feel that. That was my original starter ship, was the Aurora MR, I think. That's still new Babbage for me. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so you can relate. Yeah, New Babbage and Orison were probably the primary two places that felt more homey to me. Lorville became home for a bit just because of it being like around the hub of hauling, so that was more content focused than actually feeling like home. Yeah, just make sure I have my gear out. Alright, let's see if we can actually get all the way to the deck before our ship disappears.
You fly safe, okay?
Oh! We almost did the chin slap. Alright. If you haven't chin slapped a Connie, you haven't lived. You haven't been initiated. Cool, I caught a stream. What's up, BC Lancer? How you doing? Yeah, I'm not often on this early, but every now and then I will be. Depends on whatever the hell's happening in life, and you know, I want to make sure I get the live stream in. Lover smells like rotten eggs. Yeah, I can imagine that. You can almost just smell the sulfur-like egg sensation, no doubt. All right, let's get that reclaimer up. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's where I should have landed. Well, we'll just pull up the reclaimer from over here anyway. But yeah, I got this little PTV that I use as my get-around vehicle. Park it over here by the ASOP. I am doing good. I'm excited to go out to those QV stations and see what we can get into, see what we can find.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Let's just, wait, what? Oh, fuck. I forgot I was in Pyro. Damn it. Alright, guys, we gotta go to Pyro. I got too many goods. I got too many things on that ship to not go grab it. I spent a long time loading her up. She's got so much stuff on her, I cannot claim her. Damn. Look at me, forgetting where the hell I put my ship last. That's right. I mentioned that I was working on a Headhunter rep for Salvage, too. Son of a... Alright. Connie and C2, I do it every time. Yep. The good old chin slap. What a time to be in, where you forget which frickin' star system you leave your shit in, right? Scatterbrain. Yeah, you know it. TS2 shenanigans again in QV. I don't know. I'm not doing the actual missions. I'm just going to scrape and stuff, so... Unless there's one randomly laying out and about that I can grab, sure.
Hangars open, and the flight path clear. Go ahead, and launch.
And launch. Every now and then he actually says stuff. Alright, hopefully we can get out of the hangar before it hijacks our ship. Open, 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 open. Open, please. Hurry. This is the Connie Phoenix. Has the Met. This is the luxury craft, the passenger transport. That is kind of overpowered for what it is, because we've got a frickin' PDC, 4 size 5s. I think 28 size 1 missiles. It's not quite the missile boat
See you again one day.
that the Andromeda is, but it is nuts. Alright. At least we got the Hemera Quantum Drive to move quickly. First hour of the live stream is us getting to the Reclaimer. I would have staged that properly last night. I just lost track of where I was. Like Koba said, good old scatterbrain. I hate that salvaging isn't as profitable in other loops right now, but it's still fun to do. Nice and relaxing. Yeah, yeah. And until the wipe, I don't really do anything for money. As you can imagine. Dude, where's my car? Right, yeah. Do you think the cat is better suited for senior and up Kovalex contracts since you can assign different base for different locations compared to the C2 now that the big SU missions are gone? Actually, yes. Yep. It's almost like you already knew my opinion on that. Yeah, I actually really enjoy using the Caterpillar for that reason. Granted, the senior and up missions have enough quantity that unless, depending on which mission you're doing, you're only going to fit one of those on the cat. So I do like the organization regardless of the way the cat's set up. But like especially the master rank missions that take you from one of the Lagrange stations, the L1s, L2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, to the main ports. you can really only fit one on a Caterpillar. There's a lot of cargo there. I think it's like 430 or so SU of cargo. So you can cram 2 of those in a C2. It's going to be a pain in the ass. The C2 is great and big, but it is a pain in the ass to try to cram that much cargo in, especially there's a certain part of the C2. It's like aft, starboard, upper side, where the box just does not want to grid. So you're stuck with this empty space. It's really annoying to work with. But yeah, I do love being able to organize a bit better in the Caterpillar. I gotta go. Have a nice stream. Happy New Year. All right, man. Take care, Kobus. Happy to see you in the chat. Are there missions to earn rep doing salvage? Yeah, there are. The only system that actually has like dedicated, or well, how do I put this? The only system where the rep matters really is Pyro. The Adagio rep doesn't really go anywhere. It doesn't even have like anything on it, as you can see. And the Adagio holdings, these are the guys behind the Salvage and Stanton. Salvage in Pyro is between the Citizens for Prosperity and the Headhunters. And this is the weird way that this got reset. And I'm trying to work through it again to get back up there, because I was originally a freaking veteran contractor. But from what I hear from one of my buddies in the org, when they brought in Dead Saints, they completely jacked up Pyro rep with Headhunters and CFP, forcing us to regrind. So this doesn't really exist anymore. This is just here to remind me of the good old days when I was a veteran contractor, pulling in crazy good salvage missions. Now, I'm over here, and I've noticed that this is ranking up with the completion of Headhunter missions, which pushes this way. And I did a lot. I did like 15 to 20 Headhunter missions yesterday, and went from like right here to there. And I went from like half rank 1 to rank 3. Is annoying. I don't know. I hope they have some plan to fix that. Is it more profitable to run Stellar versus Planetary? So, as a blanket statement, Stellar, absolutely. That is where your whole C comes in. So that is hands down the most profitable way to run. Even without that, there's a lot of good pay for stacking Interstellar missions. Even though they're rookie rank, they're still like 150 to sometimes over 200k per mission. Also, you know, Senior and Master Kovalek Stellar missions are, you know, over 300k per. So I still think that the time it takes to go station to station, especially if you got an Erebus quantum drive or something, is a lot faster than dealing with landing on a planet, atmosphere and all. But also, if you're talking about a specific ship, that might change the equation a little bit. What's up? Exclamation question mark. I love that. Still in the cat, almost up to the C2. So, what's your rank? Are you in the Senior and up? Or are you below experienced? I don't remember. Nice. Happy to hear that, Betzer. Glad you're able to have some fun messing with some ships. Enjoy them while you can, my friend. Maybe give you an idea for what you want to work for once we all get hit with this alleged wipe that's coming at some point. Alright. It's coming a little faster than I thought there. A little SCM braking. Get us down to a reasonable speed. Alright. I'll be able to show you what I mean, too, about the Pyro Salvage being a little rough right now when we get to Starlight. Because there's only one mission that shows up for me right now, and it's to go salvage a little Avenger Titan. It sucks. I got our claim the other day, went out to strip a ship, game errored, returned to station, and started to dock. Game errored. Thinks game is trying to tell me something. Oh no. Yeah, I decided to try to take the Reclaimer into a Headhunter combat mission against just like a couple of the light fighters, NPCs, which should have been easy. But as I was entering the asteroid field, or the asteroid base, my game crashed. I came back to the game with my power plant dead and most of my Reclaimer red. So I went in and I hit the repair on the power plant, which is a 3-minute countdown. I was still in my civvies, so I ran to my captain's quarters and grabbed my spacesuit, expecting the ship to go boom. Nothing had yet. And I'm sitting there right above the asteroid base too, and I'm still getting fired at. And then, go figure, I get to the pilot seat, and the power plant turns back on. And I burned out of there so fast, I could not believe I survived. I got a whole new respect for the Reclaimer after that. Because the whole time that I had to Alt F4 out of the game crash and log back in, I'm like, I'm dead. The hour and a half I just spent setting up that Reclaimer the way I wanted to is gone now. Because of a frickin' CTD as I was entering combat. But no, she survived. And I was really, really, really relieved. And I definitely kept my distance from the asteroid bases as I was going in, just in case there was any weirdness. I ended up crashing twice that day to desktop with the Reclaimer out in Pyro. It was a rough time. Oh, so Strife, you're just kind of stacking based on value, not really based on like rep grind. Okay, that kind of changes the question a little bit. Because typically I don't advise people mess with anything below the rank they are because the experience is minuscule, like it's not really going to help you. But if you're just going for profit, that's a little different. Because as an example, you can do the member grind around Hurston. Sorry, my brain's trying to do too many things at one time. Like you could stack like 8 missions on the Caterpillar out of Hurston, the 99s and 90Ks that go to those main ports around Hurston, and make like 700K an hour. You know, 600 to 700K an hour. It's not bad money. It takes about like maybe an hour and 20 minutes to do that run in one loop, and then you can actually take the waste from all of those places back up to Everest Harbor. So you've got a to and from loop going. So as you're dropping off to like Castillo, Farnsway, whatever, you're picking up waste from there to take back to Everest Harbor. And then when you get back to Everest Harbor, you can drop the waste and pick up the stuff to go back. So it kind of gives you like this continuous hauling chain from Everest down to Hurston's main distribution centers, which is pretty cool. The SE experience, right? Yeah. Just found the exterior cargo elevators at the station. Hell yeah. Yeah, those are great. I kind of stopped grinding Kovalex rep at senior as it feels like a step backwards. Yeah, it does. Yeah, like the senior and master rank Kovalex missions do not really have a lot of flexibility in the way that you do them. You can have some fun taking a bit more time to mess around. Like, and honestly, once the Ironclad comes out, those missions will be a lot more fun, I think, to me, because you'll be able to stack a bunch of the master missions together in the Ironclad and go deliver them all. But that's, you know, we don't have the Ironclad yet. But yeah, senior and master, the senior missions that you can do the whole sea with, the ones that have like a triple pickup and triple drop off, they never work for me, like ever. I think I maybe got one of them to partially work one time, but they're busted. And the rest are all pickup and drop offs from either Lagrange stations or ground stations. So you're looking at more time for less earnings, which, you know, like I've said, I'm not all in it for the money, but I want the loop to make sense or be fun. So that's why you'll see one or two of my videos where I'm using like my Caterpillar or the Golem Ox to load the whole sea from a Lagrange station to then take that and go drop stuff off, which it's not efficient at all, but it's fun to do in my opinion. It's cool to do the ship-to-ship loading and stack everything on the whole sea and then go drop it off at the main ports, because you can auto-load, or auto-drop-off I should say, when you're doing the drop-off, or use the external freight elevators to throw everything in, which is nice. But yeah, I think that hauling is getting a pretty big overhaul right now, and we've seen the start of it with the interstellar stuff, because all of the interstellar stuff is only at the rookie level. Ling Family, Red Wind, Dead Saints, okay, except for Kovalex, which is weird. I think that Kovalex needs its own overhaul. I don't think they've overhauled it yet. I think they just pulled the interstellar missions out, so Kovalex is kind of a shit show, as is, you know, Red Wind and Pyro. But I think we're in the process of getting a full hauling overhaul, which is probably going to culminate this year in getting maybe the whole D by the end of the year as a surprise. I don't know, because like, if you think about it, we got the whole B coming out, we got the Ironclad coming out, we got the okay, I don't think they confirmed the Raylan. I think I might be getting ahead of myself there. But these cargo ships are coming as they're refactoring interstellar hauling. So I don't know. I think this is going to be interesting. 2026 is going to be an interesting year for the hauling community, for the space truckers. They need to fix the UI to make it easier to sort. Yeah, and I think that's part of it. No, I'm actually not in the Discord right now, Devildoc. What's up? Good to see you. I can hop in there. Oh. Wait, Raylan is confirmed? Okay, so I wasn't crazy. I thought it was, but I just wasn't totally sure. Okay. Yeah, so huge year for hauling ships. And I think that kind of coincides with a hauling refactor, because they've obviously been working on that. So I'm expecting, honestly, the main Pyro missions as well as Kovalex, it's probably going to get completely reworked as well. Because all of these freaking contracts, man, most of these are broken. Like, you can't, like, especially, where's the member stuff? Yeah, potential wildlife locations are still showing up, which are all broken. And with the Pyro missions, if you drop more than one mission at a station, it'll start to just not count any of the other cargo. That happened on yesterday's live stream. Yesterday's? No. Monday's live stream, maybe? With the whole sea, right? We went into Pyro, and it just started not counting cargo, which is really dumb. But I can hop into that on Discord. That's fine. The live stream channel. All right. Can't wait for the wipe so I can go back to grinding. Yeah, right? Yeah, Alien Week does make sense for that. It's a good point.
An available space has been located.
All right. We finally get our Reclaimer. Whoa, somebody's here? Holy cow. There's a ship moving. It's like a Star Lancer. Problem I have with the Reclaimer is docking at Orison. Given a docking port, I cannot leave the ship. I have to quit the game. I'll lose the ship because it would not store. I'll lose all cargo. Damn, really? I haven't had that issue yet. I guess I will be avoiding Orison at all costs. Not that I imagine myself being in Stanton with the Reclaimer much. That's shitty to hear. I wonder if there's an issue console up for that yet. All right.
Arrival complete. Welcome.
Let's get this thing refueled. All right, finally. This is where we should find our ship. Hey, what's up, man?
Nah.
Oh, pulled up the table by accident. Let's drop that back down. Whoop. Well, never mind. Run while you can. I've never noticed that graffiti. They're like, no, leave this place.
Before you get crabs.
Yeah. God, that was so funny, dude. I've got that shirt on the Reclaimer, too.
Show it to the stream.
Absolutely. Alright, let's go get the big girl and actually get out of here. It's best to get impounded at Orison. Wow. Tried taking the cat out last night for senior missions and found it not being efficient. Any suggestions? For the cat doing senior missions. So, the Caterpillar is kind of best used, or I should say most efficiently used, if you're running between the stations with the external freight elevators. Just makes it easier to onload, offload from its port or starboard side. But aside from that, probably doing the smaller missions that you can stack and then separate a mission into each module. So you can do more missions at the same time. It's kind of... At the senior level, though, I mean, I don't even really do senior or master like I was saying before, because it isn't very well thought out. You can really only do one of the senior master missions at a time from what I've seen in either ship or in the cat. You could like maybe stack 2 if you really cram them in, maybe 3 depending on quantity in the C2. But senior and master rank missions are kind of a drag. I know that's not super helpful. Well, see, that's the thing. If you're trying to grind, no. I mean, you're going to get such minimal rep from doing missions below your rank that it's not worth doing. So if you're trying to grind it out, what I would suggest is trying to stick to the space stations that are like Lagrange to main port drop-offs. Like going from like ARC-L2 to Aorus or Bygenie, something like that. Just because it'll be a bit faster, a bit more efficient time-wise. But it's kind of a mess, man. I honestly got to master rank just by doing whole C stuff with experienced myself. Which is kind of, you know, whole C privilege for sure. Yeah, well, my hydration stuff is here on the Reclaimer. I'm just going to get us undocked and heading out. And then I'm going to go get changed and back over to Nyx. C2 can fit like 1,000 SKU, but it's a huge pain to sort. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, honestly, Tanner, the best thing I can advise, which might not vibe with you, is just to start doing it for fun. Like, doing the things you enjoy more than the grind. Because it doesn't really get any better at the master rank, if I'm being honest. Not until we get some rework to the way cargo missions are done. Man, reset like all my pips here. Oh wow, did we break away? Nice! We had a clean undocking, that's awesome. If I don't want to go too much to the right, because there's another bit of debris there. Okay, so let's just set course for Nyx Gateway, and then we will go get changed and hydrated and all that good stuff.
Shields offline.
There we go. I'm lost on there already. What, the Reclaimer? Yeah, and I have not, I don't have anything like a Polaris or an Idris to do the cargo hauling like that, so I can't speak to that, but I know plenty of people do. And Katana, as far as the refined stuff, I think it's just the construction materials. And yeah, this is the Aegis Reclaimer. This is, she's a beast, man. I didn't expect to fall in love with this ship quite as much as I did. So here I got my emergency undersuit and helmet if things decompress in here, because I might not be like everybody here, but when I'm like kind of living on an industrial ship like this or running the whole sea, I treat my spacesuit as like my EVA, and I usually run around in regular clothes. Just feels a bit more sci-fi, a bit more real to me. So we're gonna head back to the captain's quarters and get changed. Which also, we got a nice 8 SKU that's got a bunch of extra stuff in it as well. I should have some smoothies and stuff in my quarters here. This is also why I didn't want to claim the ship, because I spent so long putting crap on it, getting it all set up. So here we go. Yeah, we do have some stuff. Awesome. Let's go ahead and throw all this aside. Jump into our civvies, which, yeah, I'm probably going to wear the crab shirt. That's awesome. And there we go. And I'm able to, oh, wait, wrong pants. The other pants, is it these ones? Yeah, there we go. These pants actually have my magazines and some extra stuff in them. Because you can carry your handheld tractor, a firearm. It's the way I like to roll. Stack these back together. But I've got a bunch of crap on here that I keep on here. Medical stuff, Food and drink. More clothes to change into. Some extra armor sets depending on how I want to run. It's the life. Wait, there's a weird bug right now where I lose 10% health each time I quantum without a helmet? What, really? Oh yeah, guys. What do you think of the shirt? Yeah, buddy, I bought it in Nyx. I love it, dude. Little system-to-system shade being thrown around. Oh, it's so good. Alright, let's head back to the bridge. Right. And as you can imagine, I keep that little 1/8 SCU box with the extra undersuit and helmet just in case the worst happens, because this would be a lot of distance to cover if we had a decompression event. So it's like my emergency don't suffocate set. Right. Freaking jealous. I get so many weird bugs that I'm too scared to store anything on my ships. It's almost a certain loss. Yeah, you know, living on ships in this game, I think, comes with a lot of bug experience. Like, I'm also accepting that there's a decent chance, especially since I was just kind of sitting here at the gateway, that I'm gonna die. You know, whether it's getting randomly dropped into space or the ship gets blown up. So, like, everything that I put on here, all the stuff that I stored, I understand that there's a good chance it's all gonna go boom. And if it does, you know, I did it to myself. But it's kind of like almost like a game within the game to see how long you can sort of live out of your ship without something crazy happening. Need to liven up those captain's quarters. I put that Copion illumination thing. Yeah, I haven't found that. I've not been able to see where the hell that is. I know I've got it. I just don't know where. RMC can be sold direct, whereas CM needs to be refined first. Yes, thank you for that, Oddball. Yep. And I think refined construction materials are actually worth a good chunk. Almost 12K per SCU refined. Yo, AT, yeah, it is. It is. This was not the plan, but kind of needed to if I wanted to stream today. Can't wait till we have insurance and can actually do that without losing everything. That'd be interesting, right? Like, having your ship spawn back with all the crap you had on board, too. I would not be opposed to that. But yeah, this is the Aegis Reclaimer. For anybody who hasn't seen it, she is a big girl, man. Size 4, like, capital class cooler, power plant and shield. Size 3, quantum drive. We're running the TS2, so we're getting around fast. 4:30 here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it's 7:30 here. The longer you use the raft, the more it starts to show its wear and tear. Struts get covered in grime is a really cool touch. Yeah, actually like that. They've sort of added that grime touch to the cargo boxes now, which is nice. Makes them feel like they've actually been thrown around a bit. They're not all just like pristine, beautiful colors anymore. Alright, let's go ahead and start slowing down here. Little hockey stop action. There we go. Alright, home sweet home, here we come. I like that about the ships, but for some, we needed some wash service, yeah. Wouldn't that be funny? There's a ship that comes out that's a cleaning vessel. That could be kind of fun. A mobile ship detailer. A job we didn't think we needed in Star Citizen. Reclaimer needs a rework so bad, but scraping yesterday could be so much more fun with a redesign of the cargo area and easier way to get the boxes off the ship. Yeah, I know, I've heard that quite a bit. She's clunky. For sure. But there's something endearing about the Reclaimer. It's one of the most fun, larger vessels that I've actually used myself. Granted, I don't have a whole lot of time in the really massive ships. I've had decent bit in the Idris and the Polaris. Not my own ships. Yeah, it's got personality for sure. The cat doesn't get any more grimy. It just comes like that. Yeah. Yeah, the Caterpillar comes off the production line covered in grease. Yeah, it is kind of crazy how claustrophobic the that single-person crew elevator is coming into the main area. All right, we are back again. Let's go ahead and hit one of these QV stations. So the strategy here that I use is I get lined up for it, and once we're in quantum, I abandon the mission. And then just see what's salvageable.
Deacon Tobin here again. Intersect appreciates your help, but we're hoping to get the latest intel on who the Shattered Blade are selling to. Head out to their storage site and upload the decrypted data package you find. Don't be surprised if the Vandal is still interested in them too.
Oh, I'm not worried about the Vandal. We're going to take care of that right now. There we go. What's up, Blue Bias? How you doing? So much easier to unload when you can just drop stuff out the boat instead of using the elevator. Yeah. Oh, and I know that has been changed a bit to where the back elevator door drops down enough now that you can actually get the 16s out. Definitely easier when you got some friends doing it with you. But that was a nice little quality of life improvement that I think everybody was ready for. So, a fun thing you'll only see mentioned here on my live streams that some of you might not have seen last time we did this is there's also always a way to scrape a really big ship on these missions. But don't go giving away the secret to everybody. Just this small little community here. That would be sweet, being able to salvage like special Vandal materials. I hate and love the Reclaimer. Yeah, I've seen that echoed a lot. Hancho, what's up? I used the Reclaimer for a week before finally seeing a video showing the dropout hatch the back. Nice. See, you're learning the hard way. It's awesome. All right. Welcome to the QV station. So hopefully we get some ship signatures. Actually have not checked the server since we got into it. Okay, we're still rocking only about 100 people, so that's good. Only 3 people in this server. 4. Okay, now there's 4. All right. So the likelihood being on the low pop server of running into a hostile player is lower, but not impossible. Let's see what we can get into. So far out here, the only ships I've found from players that got me excited were ships that you can't pull the components from. There was actually a Connie Phoenix that had like an XL1 quantum drive, JS400s, everything. What do we got here? Oh my god, is that an Idris? I think that's an Idris. No frickin' way we just stumbled across an Idris. Oop, there's another ship. That's an Ares, it looks like, so that's not going to have anything we can take from it. Alright, Chad, am I a friendly guided or a menace? Oh gosh. Hey, feel free to come out and join on the salvage. Reclaimer is my end goal. I've been loving doing junk works. Nice. You don't have to worry about me saying anything. I'm having a hard time even freaking eating and drinking, let alone going on a mission and not crashing. That's awesome. Yeah, this time around we'll have 2 big ships to deal with since there's a freaking Idris out here. So far in my experience, if you abandon the mission on the way there, it doesn't trigger the Vandal spawn. There was only one time where the Vandals seemed to already be there, but they were kind of dormant. They didn't really do anything. Still 2 kilometers from the Idris, but we got 2 other ships here. We got a C1. Alright, we're going to do some scanning. Because we want to see if these are game-owned or player-owned. I ain't a pirate, so I ain't trying to mess with ships that are still in active use. Okay. see what we got. Let's go shields up just to be preventative here. Switch over to our targeting scanner. Game rules. Awesome. So it's an A1 bomber. What are we rocking? Saucy Jake, this is the Vandal Smuggler mission. That's what I used to get out here. Got Jaeger, Ultra Flux, full stops, Jokers. Okay, M5s. She powered up. He is offline. Might be able to just munch it. And then what else? What else we got? Oh. Here we go. Starfire Ion. Game rules owned. Okay. So, let's get up here. Should be pretty clear. Yeah, there's the Polaris. Nothing hostile around us. Can't munch it because the shields are up. Yeah, we could take care of that. I would just have to EVA. Both of them have their shields up. That one I can't EVA into, I don't think. I don't even think I can salvage it while the shields are up, right? That's fine. We got an Idris, so I'm not super worried. I got a bad feeling about that. That's in a bad spot. Great place to ambush. Well, yeah, for sure. If I was on a busier server, I'd be a little bit more worried, too. The only reason I'm thinking about not messing with them is they don't have any good components to salvage, and we got an Idris out here, as well as the Polaris. Also, just double checking I'm not actually going to hit anything. I think we're just really big and close to stuff, so it's giving all the warnings. How does the ship scan work? So once you go into your scanner mode and you hold down the trigger or the mouse button, whatever it is, to scan, you wait till it's complete, and then it shows the ships on the right here. You can actually look at the ship itself. You can see that it's not owned by a player right now. Game rules means it's been taken over by the actual game. It's abandoned. And then you can go into parts and see everything it has on it. See if it's stuff you might want to pull, weapons or components. You can even see if there's any cargo. So, yeah, ship scan is pretty cool. And where the heck did that Idris go? Shit. Thought there was an Idris out here. Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure I saw one. Hang on, let's get a little distance here and then turn around. The Idris might have actually been a player. He's like, ah, nope. Yeah, that would be pretty terrifying. Yes, you did see an Idris. Salvage a Reclaimer in my Reclaimer, nice. I wonder if the silhouette was just weird. It was actually only one of these two ships. I swear I saw like the silhouette of a railgun. But I'm not getting any other ship signatures, so... What's up, Oz? Yeah, I am soloing the Reclaimer. And I'm kind of bummed. Definitely thought it was a little bit further off. It was like 2.5 kilometers away. Huh. Alright, we'll just go to the Polaris. At least we can still count on that thing. It might have just been a weird targeting silhouette. wonder. Wait a minute, what is that? There is something lower. Kind of inside here. What the hell? Look at this little guy hiding. Hold on. Gotta scan it. I didn't even notice this down here. This might have been the weird silhouette that I saw. It's an Apollo Medivac. Okay. Oh my god. FR76, JS400X. Shit. Jackpot. Jackpot. Okay. So glad I saw him. Okay, not too fast. I don't want to break anything. Safe place for salvage, right? Yeah. I was under the impression that soloing that ship's a mare, jumping seats, etc. Not really. Not to me. So I don't think it's really that hard to jump back to the seat that's like right behind me. Alright. We're going to see if we can get in here. At least as close as we can. We're going to be doing some EVA. Now, she's a beast. I don't like usually going third person, but I am just to kind of get a little bit closer. We're going to be doing a lot of EVA operations in here. Could probably just tractor it out. I kind of like where it is, though. This also puts us in a decent spot where it's not so easy to target us. Be surprised where you can fit, my friends. Alright. Let's use our trick that we learned from Ball Plan on how to wait, that's in our scanner mode. Whoops. Let's go out of scanner mode. There we go. Set our acceleration vector to 0 on speed limiter. We're active. Alright, time to go suit up. Different. Oh, so and just to show you real quick, so like getting out of your pilot seat once you've aligned just to hop right here into a salvage head, to me, that is not worth bitching about. I know some players really want to be able to do everything from their seat, but look how fast I just jumped into the salvage head. Like, that was less than 10 seconds. That is a trivial amount of time, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe you're not for industrial gameplay if that quick move is the end of your world. Again, you know, to each their own. But for me, it's kind of funny to complain about that. Now, the amount of the ship you have to traverse to maybe get back to the salvage hold and stuff, like, sure, I guess some people be upset about that, but you also have to understand the ship you're on. You know, if you don't want to be running around like that, go get into your Vulture or something. Alright. I do like that you can refine a refinery from the Reclaimer now. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Yeah, people do really moan about that, and more. People, I mean, there's always going to be people to moan about just about everything. You know, you can't please everybody, but there's definitely complaints to be had. All right, let's go ahead and quickly hop into our go outside gear. We're going to throw my Aztal and stuff on, because to me, it's just more of an industrial vibe, and I love my Argo backpack, because that's just how I am. All right, we are going to throw on our weapon, just in case. Our knife, some S71 ammo, just in case we have to get in there. So let's go ahead and fuck it. Let's just take the whole thing. Utility, tractor beam. We are going to equip some med pens. Whoop. Okay, that's fine too. Never know what you might need to bring with you. This. I got more ammo in the store all container if I need it. I think we're good. I don't think I need anything else. We're set to go outside.
I'm headed towards you in just a second.
Oh, cool. Be happy to have you. We got your most used ship out here.
Yeah, I saw. I was watching the stream.
Let's go.
I moved some boxes for you.
Appreciate it. And if shit hits the fan, it'll be fun. Oh, I broke a rule. Wait a minute. Gotta get back to that airlock. Never leave your doors open. Don't do what I just did. There we go. Actually, about that salvage head question, I think if you mean like being able to use like the abrade versus the trawler, yeah, there's abrade, trawler, there's the tractor beam, everything. Stripe, about to hop on. You need a deckhand. I'm always happy to have a deckhand. Wish the tractor beam would move you faster in EVA. I do wish that EVA speeds were kind of like at your own risk, so you could keep accelerating, but then like you have to give yourself enough time to slow down, or you might go splat like in Kerbal Space Program. I think that was awesome. All right, now we're likely going to have to break into this. I don't think we're just going to get lucky that it'll open for us. But we can try. There's a button for this.
That's funny, would it be if they finally add Kerbals as an alien race?
That would be hilarious, dude. I would love that. Open says me? Huh? No? Okay. We got to shoot it. Is the game beginner friendly? If you've got people that can answer questions, I'd say 100%. Otherwise, it can be kind of a tough world to navigate solo, which you totally can. But I mean, there's a great community, tons of people that are happy to help. So feel free to ask questions. The in-game chat's pretty helpful too, most of the time. Probably should have brought the pulverizer for this part. It's a nice gun for breaching ships. I was about to say, just gonna leave your door open? Yeah, nope, definitely not. Man, this door has got some resistance. That is why we brought all of our mags with us. Part of salvage is make sure you've got all of your magazines. Now, I mean, the guns are ballistic, so they're going through. You can see the damage on the door. Maybe it helps if I go a little closer. There's actually damage to the hull material here. There we go. All right. I was too far. Okay, so was I actually just hitting the shields? All right, well, we're just getting target practice. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, no power. Okay. Open says me. Yep, Renzi, I agree with you, 100%. All right, let's get all the way in and hit open all doors, turn everything off. Maybe even back the ship up a little bit closer to the Reclaimer. Best way to link up is, are we friends in Game Strife? Let me know. Because if we're not, then you can send a friend request, I can accept it, and you can join in. All right, let's see here. First off, let's power down those shields. Let's see. This is a nice ship. I do like the Apollo. Just gonna bring it a little bit closer.
I've got the party strive. If you just want to friend me, I can add you.
Or that too, yeah. That works. Okay. Actually, it makes more sense to back this thing up more toward the elevator. Which I don't really know. You know, in hindsight, maybe just getting this out to more open space here makes more sense. My elevator should open up without much issue. There we go. All right. So we're going to do the same thing here. Set the acceleration vector to 0. Unlock all ports. And open all doors. Alright. I'd really like to see an EVA tether that keeps you relative to the ship, so an engineer can EVA and repair while combat's happening. That'd be wild. You're getting thrown around during combat. Oh, this is beautiful. JS400. Here we go. Come here, you. Oh, man. This is the part of Salvage that I really like. It's sort of the treasure hunting vibes. I'm gonna put these over here. I don't want to turn off the ship just yet, because I'm going to move it after we get the stuff out of it. Avalanche. I want it to not drift, so I've got... What the fuck? Oh, it's a cooler, so yeah, it's I was like, wait a minute, this component's in half. Yeah, we're not salvaging the ship yet. I'm gonna grab all these goodies. It doesn't have a jump drive. Somebody forgot to put their jump drive in when they swapped out the quantum drive.
It wasn't me this time.
It wasn't you. There we go, our next J4.
This time.
Well, I guess when I take the power plants out, it's gonna turn off anyway. That's awesome. The whole ship just turned off. So what's a JS800? Oh, that'd be nuts. What would that be? If this is size 2, 500 size 3, 6. It's like a size 7. Alright, is that everything? That's not the shield. Aha! There they are. Yummy are you? Yummy, yummy. It's also a great way to learn ships, especially the newer ones. This is what's also kind of tough, is like unless you get one of these newer ships that have physicalized components, you can't really enjoy this part, which is a big bummer. Because I think this, again, is like the most fun part of Salvage, is the recovery of cool components. Yeah, Deshaun, oh, sure. I'm surprised we're not already friends. Alright, let me go open this elevator. Try to make this part quick, because I mean, players can still spawn here. It's not super safe. Whoa, alright, just bumped into that. There we go. Come on, elevator, I need you to pop up for me. There we go. I got lucky finding an abandoned Mirai Guardian. Didn't know all of the default parts are military grade. Well, I didn't know that either. Holy shit. Are they like military grade B? Is this mission locked behind rep? Yes. Yeah. This is the intersect in... Whoa, Jesus. Just freaking launched. Guess I need to get these out a little further. These are the intersect missions. That's how you get access to them. Okay, let's do this. Wonder if I could just plop it down on the elevator. Ah, I'll just put it next to it. That's fine. Don't you go away. You're too important, XL1. Stay right there. Things are just drifting out here, making me nervous. It's a great reason to have the cargo hold in the Reclaimer for all the goody components you find. Somebody really decked out this freaking Apollo, dude. I can also finally test out if the item recovery tier 1 is in where these parts are useless or not. Because if they're still usable, they haven't implemented that yet, and we can all still have fun in 4.5. And get as many components as we can before... Oh, never mind. If they end up wiping, it's going to take out components too. So I'm just kind of talking out loud, brainstorming. Because I was told by somebody in the know that with item recovery coming, a ship that's been claimed, the parts on it are basically going to be useless other than to sell to a station. But I don't know if that's been implemented just yet or not. I knew there was one more. Get out of here. There we go. a very, very, very lucky find at our first QV station. But we're not done until we get this thing on the Reclaimer. Okay, I forgot how to get onto elevators. Huh. That should just fall down, I think. Yep, there we go. I wish there was a way to untether your tractor beam movements from your speeding up your player movement. It's annoying when you're pulling your tractor beam in and then you suddenly are not moving at the right speed. Hey, oh my god, what is happening? Devil Doc has entered the chat. Right, drop that. Shit, one of my power plants went flying somewhere. Where'd you go? There's one. Gotta be diligent when you're using this tractor beam. You'll just end up sending a part into nowhere. Arrow's looking good. Man, I'm not used to seeing you in something like that.
Just so I could throw it away when I got here.
Oh, fair enough. Alright, now there is a power plant that I think went down. I'm gonna have to go find that thing. So,
Down,
Michigan,
like,
you
below
just...
the Apollo
Yeah.
or below the Reclaimer?
Nah, like possibly below the station here, if it is still available to even see. Why am I stuck on? What the hell is happening? Oh, there's like a physical barrier here, huh? Maybe not. So, sorry, Michigan, the game rule ships, you gotta scan them. Basically, it just means it's abandoned by the player. Damn it, man. We might have lost a JS400 to the shenanigans. Just flew off somewhere. There, guys, I'm just trying to focus on finding it real quick. I know it was
Might be
heading...
able to scan for it.
Yeah, possibly. It was heading down off the ramp. We had some collision effects happening. Yeah, target and scan the ship, see if it says game rules. That just means that nobody is attached to the ship anymore. It's technically owned by the shard. I don't think we can even go down here. I think this is like blocked off. Yeah, shit.
Let me see if I can scan for it real quick.
I'll just move my tractor beam around and see if I stumble on it. Try to grab any of my other stuff and fling it around. Had a buddy thought someone's account. He just had ships blocking docks all over the place being a jerk. Oh, man. Yeah, I really wish CIG would give us the ability to clean up ships that are taking up space, like, properly. Like, get an SRV in tow and then salvage without getting, like, armistice violations. I'm just going to put this stuff up in the cargo hold. Which I actually accidentally clicked on salvage processing. Told game rules is abandoned ships. Yes, they are. Oh, I see what you're saying. You thought that those ships were just being assholes. But in a way, those players kind of were, because they sort of just left their ships there to take up space, which kind of sucks. I avoid that as much as I can, because I just know that that's going to be a problem for other people. Yeah, and Hazmat, totally agree. On one of our previous salvage runs, we actually found this little quad here, which is cool. Alright, so, oh, cool, these will grid back here. Awesome. I was hoping so. Alright, actually grid this stuff down. Let's see. Wicked. I love that we can grid this. Makes it a lot more organized. Friend request sent. Okay, cool. Did you get Devil Doc by any chance, Strife? So he can add you to the party? There we go. Oh. The heck? Oh, are you coming on board?
Yeah, I'm already on board.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this
Oh,
elevator back.
tough on the elevator. I see.
Yep. I was
Came in
organizing.
through the airlock. Yeah.
Well, Tanner, yeah, it does if, you know, you're in an area that isn't going to cause, like, crime stat issues like in Stanton. I guess in Pyro and Nyx, it hasn't really been much of a problem. Because you're right, it does, that's how we get our salvage goodies, but... Can I just put this here, too? Nice. Wait, how much of this grid... Okay, so just right there. It's... Ah! Okay, that works. Cool. Oh, man. Alright, put it over here, I guess.
You can stack it on top of the other one, too.
Oh, I didn't think about stackable. Hell yeah. Alright, that's cool. Wait, then does that mean I could stack this on top of that? No, but I can put it in front of it, so that works.
You can stack these as well. These,
Yeah, there we go. Stack those. Ah. Kind of works for me for now. Not too picky about that. Still annoying when they block the freight elevators on the ground. Yeah, 100%. Couldn't find 217. Cool. Let me just see if I can pull you in. I don't think I can. Yeah, can you transfer party status to me? I can pull Strife. He couldn't find you, I guess. He didn't want to be your friend.
broken.
Alright, here we go. There we go. Gotcha. Alright. No sign of that other JS400, huh?
Didn't see it.
It's been claimed by Chris Roberts, the bastard. Alright. Oh, Obsidian's here too. Hell yeah. What's up, Dead Tree? How you doing? Oh, wait, is my... Okay, no, my OLISAR group chat is working. Awesome. Here we go. Probably to stay in this gear if there's going to be a lot of loot like that. Alright. Busy morning. Yeah, what's up, Sable? How you doing? Jumping to Nyx now. JS400 belongs to game rules. Yep, you got it. Open the map and zoom out a moment. Oh, trying to show you where we're at? Up in a nondescript point. Cool, I think Obsidian's on board.
Yeah, he is.
Move. If people are moving around, I figure I can pull out and can munch these ships or move over to that Polaris or just... Oh! Oh my god! I see it! The JS400, it's above the port main engine. Oh!
Yep, there it is. Should be able to get it from the airline.
Yeah. Woo! So whoever is hailing me, my in-game hails don't work. I can never get it to work properly. The universe taketh. The universe giveth. Hell yeah. And Strife, there should be a link to our Discord actually in the live stream description. Should be. No worries. I get hails quite a bit, but I always feel bad because they don't actually work properly for me. Alright, make sure our helmet's on. Let's pop out and get this thing real quick. Come here, you. You thought you were going to get away. No, sir. Too valuable. Yeah, and this actually should fit. See, it did the thing again. Not letting me move it. Oh, God. Damn it. Get in here. Aha!
We can crunch that arrow real quick if you want to.
Yeah, sure. Let me go down to the cargo hold and store this power plant. I really thought this thing was gone. Kind of happy it's here. Sweet. Not a bad first pull. Alright. And then let me see. I can drop a Discord invite in the chat just to make it easier for folks. Here we go. Right. So do this. Now I've got the right chat up where I can actually see Obsidian too. My bad. Brian Lyon, what's up? How do you sell the components? So you would basically just go to whatever store you can buy components from, like in Levsky's case, Teach's Ship Shop, and then you could sell stuff there, but the values for selling have been pretty abysmal for the most part. I don't think that the selling of components is really in a sensible place. Alright, let's see about moving out of here nice and easy. We'll swing around to where we can actually grab this stuff, or these ships. Easy day. Have a Buccaneer that won't work. Oh no! You know doors cycle automatically from the outside airlock in. What, on the Reclaimer? The doors cycling? They kind of finicky for me. Sometimes they seem to, sometimes they don't. Right. Probably not the best angle to salvage these ships, but we can get what we can and then munch on them. And try out another QV station to see what we get. Should be a pretty decent angle for that Apollo. Hang on. Oh, am I against the roof? I'm against something. Weird. I couldn't... Oh, there it is. Okay. Nope, I am against something. There's like an invisible thing above us. Alright, so gotta be careful with that. Not sure if it has
Scraping
components
or
that have
just
been...
crunching?
I was gonna hit the scraper real fast. It should be real quick. Tons of invisibles around the station. I'm actually surprised we were able to get under it like we did there. Oh, you can't scrape with the arm out, can you? Hang on. Why do I not have power to my scrapers? What am I doing here? I don't. Yep, that would explain that. There we go. There it is. Nom noms. I wonder if that right tractor beam can reach some of the smaller ships and pull them down in front of us. Forgot about that.
Probably, yeah. Can also rotate this Apollo when ready.
Yep. Do this. See if we can get lucky and not get the crazy audio. Nom nom nom. The power. Yeah. Pulling right through it. Love how much the trawler can hit on these. Gabraham, yes, sometimes it does. We've been sort of lucky so far that that hasn't happened. If it does, I'll turn down the sound effects audio a bit to avoid that. But I think we might be ready for a rotate. If that's Obsidian in the starboard head, he knows what he's doing, so I'll go on his lead. He spends more time in a reclaimer than I have. So the abrade is a bit faster in a more focused area, but it misses some material that the trawler can grab. So it's nice to run that combo because you can get a good pass with the abrade to get a good efficient hit pulling in a lot of material, and then the trawler can kind of clean up the scraps that the abrade can't quite hit. I think the trawler also has the ability to punch through a lot better as well.
Medevac's too heavy to rotate with this tractor beam.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. That's fine. Ooh, ooh.
Can grab this. Bring it over here.
That works. You hit that thing with, hell, even the abrade and it'll probably get munched right away. I posted to a ticket last week about that. They've been fixing soon. One of the bigger ships, the Polaris maybe, also does that and eventually crashes your game. Yeah. The audio, damn. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Arrow. The audio bugs can be real annoying. We won't be getting a whole lot of fixes and attention from CIG until the end of their holiday break, so we just got to deal with it for now. Yeah, I'm heading out in an Arrow to abandon... Oh, wait, that's an older chat. Sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, we probably punched right through this thing.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, sweet. Cool. Well, I can angle us, oh boy. Yep, there's some audio fuckery happening. Yeah, it'll munch a small ship clean through to the other side real fast.
Oh, we're getting some rotation.
Oh,
Not much,
you might have been up against the like station's invisible wall, so if you lift it up, I bet you'll be able to rotate. I think we might have recovered. I think it caught up because the audio is back. Oh, hang on. I can't lift this up anymore because of the weird wall we're on, so let me actually back up a bit. Maybe we can tow it out. I'm gonna just pull us back a little bit. Hey, look at that, guys. We got a really big SRV. Alright. I'm going to stop us right there. When I hear the crackling, I immediately make plans to return to station. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll typically stop my movement and then prepare for a CTD, because you can hop right back in. If you just go ahead and let it crash and then hop back into the same game client, you should be fine. Cut up in the chat here a little bit. Mind if I join your crew? Yeah, Dead Tree, hell yeah. Let's see. Devil Duck, I'm going to jump down into the OLISAR group channel.
Yeah, that's where we've been.
So where were you guys hiding?
Hey, we're up in my my live stream channel.
Oh, I can't see that one.
Yeah, it's all good. We might have a couple other folks coming in.
Fucking devil dog.
Any luck with the rotate on that thing, or is it still being...
It's moving very slowly. But it is moving.
When you have a moment, might I get a party invite? Intersect to stop giving me the mission.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Here.
I was trying to be a cheeky bastard and sneak on your ship. But they didn't give me the same station as you. There are so many stations.
Oh, that's funny.
They didn't give me the same station as you.
Here we go. All right. That Apollo is fighting you. I think that's probably good enough though. I'm gonna hop into the stuff. Whoa, shit. I think that's probably good enough though. I'm gonna hop into all right. Yeah, there we go. Good bit of material. We're here serving Nyx, cleaning up the QV stations for everybody.
On my death marker, there was a Polaris on at one of the QV stations.
Yeah, and we can even not really interested in doing it now that we've actually had some luck already with finding some treasure on these ships, but when in doubt, you can always point your laser at the mission Polaris to get a good amount of material. Can't fracture it, but you can get lots of RMC from it. I think we've just about cleaned this one up.
You guys already about to move?
No, we're going to actually munch these ships first, and then, yeah, we'll probably pick up another QV mission to spawn another station.
Let me go to my death marker and see if that is... Oh, it's labeled as an invalid target. Ain't that nice?
All right.
Why you exist?
Be a lot easier to fracture these with me being able to actually aim the claw while you're using it.
Yeah.
I think the fracture, the munching of the ships is probably my favorite part.
Though?
My shields? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Tanner, yeah, there's always a good chance of finding a couple of player ships. Now, if you're going to find a ship that's got its complete component pass, might be another question. Like, the first two ships we scanned are just stock, and then I stumbled across the Apollo that I think was the silhouette that I mistook for an Idris because of the engine nacelles from far away.
Come to the right. That's good.
But it had full-blown military components, which was awesome. I might give us a slight aft nudge.
Come up just a little bit. There you go.
I'll just do some manual tracking. Is there any point to or plan for all the stats on the left when scraping? I'll have to look again once I'm down there, because I think I blank a lot of that stuff out for the most part.
Come back to the left a little. There you go, right there. Come on.
Did we just pull in the
First
whole
piece.
thing?
Most of it, yeah. 50 something SCU.
Actually, don't see
I
any.
know there
other
were a
pieces.
couple of other pieces. We can go into third person. If you come, I think that's another piece.
Is it
And then
down?
also there's one down to the left.
Oh,
Left.
that right there.
I don't know if that's one or not, or if that's a turret. I can't really tell.
I think
It's not
that is
reacting,
one.
so
Let's have to get closer.
yeah, there it goes.
All right. Good question. How do you open these ships? So you got to shoot them. Bring lots of ammo. You got to crack their doors open so you can get inside and actually gain access to them. What I'll do is I'll get inside, I'll turn down the shields, unlock all ports, and open all doors. And on all the ships that have component access and all, you'll be able to use that to get them out of the ship and easier find them.
There was one more piece going up. Yeah, just straight up from where you are.
Ah,
Right there.
wait, that's a ship. Yep.
Oh,
I think that's the arrow.
that's fine. We can crunch it too.
Yeah, I think we've pretty much got all of the Apollo. Dude, the background looks so cinematic. This game surely can look epic. Yeah, it absolutely can.
Tells you how small the arrow is. I thought it was a fractured piece of a different ship.
Yeah.
Come back to the left. There we go. That's
Yummy,
it.
yummy. All right. Is that a ship to munch too, or are we leaving that one alone? I don't know if that was Obsidian's.
Oh yeah, I guess. Power's on.
Ah, all good. We can head on to the next QV station. I'm going to ease away gently so we don't hit any invisible barriers.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Put too much time and effort into this ship, damn it. Thanks for the friend accept. Going to quiet server. Hell yeah, happy to help. Slowly grinding towards the Reclaimer, hoping they don't do a wipe before I can get to mess around with it again.
How many
Yeah.
APC do you need? We got a bunch.
I was gonna say if you want to get that, test ownership before the wipe, we'd be happy to send you that money. What's up, AT? You're gonna be cruising with us, or you want on board? Mr. Chaos Guy. Your mic might be muted if you're chatting. Otherwise, it's all good.
I would like on board, please.
Okay. All right, we're coming to a stop. There we go.
Turn the power off on your ship so we can crunch it when you leave.
Is our airlock open? Did I forget to close that? Amateur move. Damn it.
This is... Huh.
What's up?
I am now stuck in the Razer. If someone could y'all come fracture this motherfucker?
Turn the power off and we will.
I did turn the power off as I was getting out that the canopy closed on me. I am stuck in I'm stuck in it.
Oh, that's funny.
You're a
All
little too
right.
close to rotate.
Yeah, I was
good.
Okay.
living
This
up
might
to
kill you, by the
name.
way.
That is intimidating. See that claw open?
Nom nom.
Yeah, what I wanted to do is I was actually trying to find you to sneak on board, and then you started bringing more people, and I'm like, it's going to get dangerous.
I mean, if,
You
let's
really-
see if you
Oh, hey, I survived.
Oh, it's a
Wow.
miracle. Can you get out?
Hello.
Oh, hey, there he is. Don't try this at home, friends. You might want to clear that
we're
claw.
doomed. Whatever.
Okay.
I'd like to talk to you about your ship's extended warranty.
Oh, too good. Thanks, Netsky. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out because Twitch is being weird about my monetization stuff. So look how tiny he is compared to the ship. It's freaking great. You got your helmet on, right? You know, Centrosi.
I
Shout out.
always have the helmet on.
He'd be dead by now if he didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in.
All right. Can you cycle that outer door? It's not responding to my closed door button.
Is there a button for it?
They're supposed to be. Hang on. Let me try something. I'm gonna...
Oh, there it is.
Hold down F and
I was looking for a physical button.
Yeah, no, it's a hover button. She's an older ship. Doesn't have all the physicalized buttons. All right.
Who is this coming up on us now?
It might be Strife.
Yeah, I think it is. Should you turn the power off, Strife?
Mustang is drifting away. It's okay. We can match velocity. I wanted to check the Discord to see if he managed to get in there.
2 new people joined.
Strife, let me know.
2 cents win because I 6 a minute ago.
Yep. All right. There's Strife 217. Awesome.
I'm 2 minutes out from you.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we can hang by, scrape up this vessel real quick. We're gonna whack it. Nah, it's still there. No ships left behind. Oh shoot, they're still outside. My bad. What's up, Strife? I didn't know you were still outside, man. Come on in. Oh, does he know how to get in?
I'll figure it out.
The docking collar is toward the back, kind of lit up above the rear engine. If you're seeing on stream. So yeah, keep going that way to the back. That's why it has the door cycled on their own. Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
It is 5:30. I should probably sign into work, that way they don't yell at me. Hell tab. I mean,
and thanks for the sub, Netsky. Appreciate that. Cool. So I guess it must be starting to work now. Awesome.
That means you can have channel points.
You're my first subscriber. Woohoo! I think Stripe's still trying to find his way.
Great. He's going to be completely bearable that he has subscribers.
Oh, God.
He's going to run a subscriber-only chat.
Nah, I'm not planning to do that. There you go. You're almost there, man.
Pokemon did. If you have $5.
There it is. All right, now you should be able to hop right in. Woo, we found it. You got it.
God, why does the fucking portal site use fucking white mode? Where is dark mode? Fuck y'all flashbanging me like this.
Oh, that's a good point. On the cockpit access, I think you need to shoot the canopy, but please correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't mess with trying to get into a lot of the smaller ships. Yeah, salvaging right now is kind of a rough way to make money. The hauling game is kind of where it's at for the good money making, or doing like ASD facilities that are at the higher tier, but those can take a little while. Okay, see my closed door button that time. Yeah, let me go ahead and angle. I just didn't realize he wasn't actually in there yet. I'm going to switch the in-game chat over to party chat real fast.
Okay, I will fuck with those on Friday. Google Chrome.
Pulling up.
Awesome. We're going to move up and scrape this little vessel.
And then Sabaton's 24/7 music.
Or
that way my terminal doesn't time out, because I'm a piece of shit. All right.
Anybody who's in the stream that applied to the fleet yards, I just did your approvals.
Awesome, awesome.
Power's on.
Oh, power's on?
Yeah.
That's all good.
You want to shoot it?
We can, yeah. Permission to fire at your ship, Strife? Always salvager. Hyperion isn't so bad. I think it's easy enough to do with 2 people once you know what to do, but it does probably take 45 to 60 minutes to do. A mil per hour is not bad. No, yeah, no, a mil per hour is pretty good. Blow it. Roger that. Wait a minute.
One of my friends stopped playing once he found out the Covalex missions weren't paying out the same.
Charging
He got so upset about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, it's like, you know, he's just number go up kind of guy.
Ah.
Into your airlock now. Almost there.
All right, cool. I'll make sure I don't knock you out.
You only do that with boxes.
Oh, damn. I forget these Mustangs come apart so easily. Okay, so systems are crashing.
Should be able to fracture it now, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Get closer to it.
Yeah, are you technically on board? I don't want to move if you're still...
I'm on board.
All right.
Yep. My ship's to the starboard side.
Oh, yeah,
I want to munch down. The little cutter. I didn't want to bring anything too big for you on a munch.
That's...
Still not close enough.
Still not close enough.
We'll get you. Figure it.
There it goes. Power's still on that section.
Hmm. I need to put deadbolt 3s on this so I can just go right through and hit the power plants.
If you
interesting little experiment.
Go to the left just a little bit. Yeah, I'm about to dissolve that, disintegrate that little piece.
Oh, okay. Didn't see the invite. I can't find the channel you guys are in.
Move toward it just a little bit.
No, we're in the OLISAR group channel, not the, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Come to the left.
To the left?
Yeah,
Oh, this piece?
It's not
Got it.
Yeah.
I think we can
Oh,
give
there it goes.
temporary access to this group channel, too.
There are 3 ships still over by the station itself.
Yeah, it's a little Ares and a A1. They're stock components and shields and all on. I wasn't too worried about grabbing those. They're kind of small fries.
Yeah, that works.
Fair enough.
Especially since we found the Apollo with the components on, and I kind of want to fly around and see if we can get more treasure hunting.
Yeah, while I was poking around, I found 2 Polarises and an F8, but I didn't touch any of them.
Damn, nice. Oh, Splode saying the entry
Power's on that one if you want to.
Honestly, I'd rather just leave it. I had time spent on it. It's not really...
If you come back to the right, yeah, we can get systems real quick.
Yeah.
Fracturing it now.
Awesome. You close enough?
Yeah.
Right. Back up a bit.
You pitch nose up a little bit. Be able to get it better. Oh, there we go.
There we go. I think that's pretty much it there. But Strife, you are in the Discord, right? Just wanted to make sure of that because we can pull you. We can. Is it Strife 217?
There it goes.
He joined the Discord.
Okay. Can we get him the temp access to the OLISAR group channel? Is that because we did that before,
If he joins any of the channels he has access to, and someone who has permission to move him can just straight up move him into the channel. So he'll be here until he disconnects. Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I think I might have just had a
there goes
CTD.
Yep. That is a gross. I hope they fix that.
All right. Well, I got to do a crash to desktop. But yeah, is that Lord Admiral? Is that him? We can move him over. Let me go ahead and force close and rejoin.
Lord Admiral Strife. I'd assume so.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the last end of the name. Here we go. All right. How do I do this?
Just click and drag.
Oh, click and drag?
That simple.
Yeah, it is simple. Awesome. Cool. There we go.
Go.
What's up?
You know what game I feel like y'all would really enjoy?
Brave.
Vintage Story.
Or Citizen.
Big ass group on Vintage Story.
Yo, Kanan, thank you for the subscribe. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I had to restart every... No, so this is a funny story. I've been in, like, review status on Twitch for, like, 6 months, not really knowing why. And I decided just to start over with all of my stuff. So tax forms, all that boring monetization shit. And then I get to the, like, payment method, and it's in Dutch. And there's, like, no way to not have it in Dutch. So I just ended up screenshotting the whole page and sending it to Grok and being like, yo, translate this so I can fill this form out. It was so stupid. And I guess it finally worked. And, yeah, Gebrahim, I am in Captain Archer's jacket from Star Trek Enterprise. You caught me. Love this thing. I've had it for years. We're going through a bit of a cold stint in Florida. I think it was 2 degrees Celsius last night, so my house a little bit chillier. So I threw on the jacket. Let my computer enjoy some cooler air in my office because it gets freaking hot in here. Any excuse I can to bring out the nerd jacket. Yo, Saucy, so I'm kind of in between Tampa and Orlando. Little area called Haines City. Alright, I am back in. I'm going to go ahead and get that mission up. We got all hands, right? We're good? So we're definitely going to have some fun crashing. Mercenary. Nope. Investigation. That's what we need. Oh, interesting. I'm not getting a QV mission. Might have to...
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
It's weird. Yeah, usually they'll pop up. I wonder if we pop back to Levski, if it'll wake it up.
I mean, I did a full relog earlier, and it still didn't.
That's weird.
I had to crash the desktop right after you did.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
I was flipping them earlier, then all of a sudden they just stopped.
They got onto us. They're like, these bastards. Damn, we got some distance while I was crashed out.
Oh, is that why we've been drifting so far?
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't run into anything. That's why it's always good to make sure velocity vector is not pointing towards any objects. Just in case. We had AT's Polaris decide to kiss a station due to all of us crashing out over and over. We survived. She didn't even have a scratch.
Yeah, I realized that she's a strong girl when my buddy crashed her directly into Kletcher one day. And he's like,
too
yeah,
funny.
I haven't taken damage yet. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean?
Oh yeah, Land O'Lakes. I know that area well. I do a lot of Uber Lyft out there when I'm... anytime I end up working out of Tampa, like I end up going north. And I end up in Land O'Lakes and all kinds of places. Didn't even notice. That's cool as hell. Where'd you get the jacket? I think man, I've had this for so many years that I'm going to assume Amazon. That's just...
I'm gonna assume Amazon.
Just going to assume Amazon. Or maybe like a specific fan website back then. I've had this jacket since 2017? 2018 maybe? Maybe sooner? Or earlier than that? I don't know. It's been a long time. I've had this for... It's well worn.
Are there actually like 20 minutes or so from getting off?
No. I'm going to be on till probably about 10 o'clock.
Okay.
9:30, 10 o'clock. So we'll have some fun, pop some more ships, getting some more stuffs.
Assuming we can get the mission.
Yeah, that's a good point. Go figure. We get the crew together and Nyx is like, nah.
I mean, they
Fuck
got
y'all.
the bounty hunting missions. If we want to switch over to combat, I'll pull my girl out again and we'll go throw hands.
Well, shit, this girl's got some hands to throw with the crew. We've got
True.
remote turrets in the
That's
middle.
true.
We've got the size 5
PDCs.
up top. We got PDCs. Like, this thing's kind of a beast.
We'll
Let's go
salvage
throw
it.
hands and then
Take down-
salvage what we kill.
Coffee while
Yeah.
you figure it out.
Sounds good. All right. Investigation still only at the 2. So, yeah. Why don't we go fuck with the
Grab a hunt
intersect
the
mission?
scarist mission.
The what?
Hunt the scarist mission.
There we go.
That is not what you said the first time.
That is what I said. It's probably not what came through.
So we
Wait,
got a couple of intersect options here. Neutralize the UE
I'm not
threat
in the
tree
military anymore. Are we hunting Terrys again?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. We'll do this one as a warm-up. I can share that across for anybody who wants it so we get some rep. Only about a gig away.
Hold on, share it again.
Yeah.
I was away from my.
Oh, no worries. Figure we can bounce around these and salvage up the ships they leave behind
I got
until the smuggler mission comes back. All right. Oh, yeah, let me get rid of the general chat that people are blowing up with some weird symbols for no reason.
Yeah, it's
Like that all morning.
yeah. It's been
Kinda
very
weird.
interesting.
All right. What's that? A little Merlin out there just floating. Probably the remnants of a Connie going boom.
Yeah.
Earlier tonight when I was playing, the entire server froze right as I was coming into my hangar from an angle, crashed and burned, blew up my ship. Yep, that sounds shitty as
been there,
hell. I'm
done
sorry
that.
to hear that.
Yeah.
No.
I've had a lot of cases where I'm taking off from Levski, ship disappears, and I fall to my death.
Yep.
Like,
I think we've all had that one.
Ugh.
I think the worst is spending like 30 to 40 minutes loading up cargo, and then you go to
Oh, God,
land
yeah.
and you get
Yep.
you get your nose in the hangar, and then it just repositions you. It's like, ah.
That happened to all of us when we were doing that Polaris smuggler day. The hangar randomly opened, and then we're all standing there, and the Polaris just dips. We're like, okay. Oh god, please don't crash again. Alright, we seem okay. I'm not going to head into the combat too fast, just in case we have a CTD spurt. That would be really shitty. That would be exactly my luck.
I am feeling it.
Start cruising
Audio's
forward.
doing weird things.
I think I caused the audio bug inadvertently. I got
Yeah,
out
there
of
goes
the
mine.
ship while we were in warp.
Whoa!
Or I got out of my seat while we were in warp.
It'll, we kind of learned on the Polaris that as long as we get back into seats or we give it a second, it has a chance to rubber band back and kind of resync.
There
I
it
think
goes.
this is like
At least
the
on my
worst example of what I call the seat check in the whole sea. It's like all of us are... Oh, yep. I'm glad I wasn't going too fast because I think I'm crashing.
Crashing.
Well, that is definitely a
I'm
bug they're
glad
going
you
to. They're
just-
probably going to hotfix after the holidays, though, because there is no way they go. Hey, let's introduce engineering where you need to have a friend, but every time you have a friend, it crashes.
Exactly. All right, I'm trying to rapidly rejoin.
Did you crash again?
Yep. Thanks for the
How
sub,
did
Catch22.
you
I feel
crash,
like
but
we're
potato?
experiencing a lot of it.
We are definitely
my
drifting
potato
towards
not
some rocks, so hopefully quickly.
Yeah, we're only doing about 125 meters per second, so should be all right.
Quick.
I mean,
Get out
fast
the
enough that
bush.
if we hit a rock, it's not going to be pretty, but slow enough that I should be able to get back in before that happens.
So the
Work
guy in the
around to the
co-pilot
sound
seat
bug.
should have some control.
Yeah, no joke. All right, I am rejoining. I did have that issue that I had last patch for everyone to keep their eyes on. Like, just trying to rejoin a shard after a CTD actually put me back in my bed. So now I'm trying to make sure that I at least peek to see who's on the server I was on so I can rejoin them. Which actually, Digital Blade, that gets back to what I was going to say before the crash distracted me. Finding a low-pop server is basically just having a friends list, right-clicking their names to see how many people are in the game. Anyone who's in the PU, so you can see the friend count. That's why I encourage people to add people.
I stopped us.
Oh, nice. Good stuff. All right, I am back in the pilot seat.
I cut power to the engines and it stopped us.
Oh, good shit. Nice. That's funny because I'm decoupled, so I'm glad that that actually worked because I wouldn't expect it to. Feel like engines are off and we're still drifting.
I mean, after what happened on Monday, are you really surprised?
No, not at all.
So yeah, I was about to say, like, I cut your engine to your car and it just kept doing donuts.
Yeah, that was hilarious. The little PTV just kept going crazy. Yeah, we were in the hangar messing around with the little PTV. He turned my engines off and we were just going in circles. That was great.
And then you tried to run me over and I put you in gay baby jail.
Yeah. I first ran out to the thing and he picks it up with his tractor beam and goes yoink. And I'm like, you son of a-" I just ran all the way out to the middle of my extra large hangar to grab this damn thing.
Well, that was
Go
on
drop
you.
me. Oh, like this? Click.
Yeah. Alright, we're definitely clear of hitting any rocks just in case the worst happens. Alright, I don't know if we're going to get a bunch of vanguards or maybe a caterpillar. These missions are so random.
Shields are down.
Yep, I was just getting us a little closer.
Okay, cool.
Looks like we got an MSR. Alright. And go ahead and engage battle stations. The main big boy turret is on the second deck. I'm going to kill our salvage heads to get more power to weapons. There we
Ooh,
go.
felt that.
Oh, shoot. I did it again.
Well, we're not in quantum, so
Brittany.
you should be
Okay.
okay.
Where do you guys want me? You want me on a turret?
Wherever you
Where are
like,
we,
there
man?
in the central hub behind the cockpit area. There's 2 remote turrets you can occupy.
Ah, I see.
I'm in the front turret on top.
Yeah, okay, the big size 5, hell yeah. We got a freelancer over here.
I wonder what has more DPS, a double size 5 or a quad size 4?
I think the quad size 4 should. What's up? KW Air? Oh, we
should
got
it be
Cuddy.
automatically popping me up into the turret?
You're gonna have to
if
enter the
you're-
turret if you're remote.
Yeah,
so
you're gonna have to hold F, and then there's gonna be a spot where it says, "Oh, click to." You know what I just realized, Zedwake? If you're getting subs, you're gonna get pushed a little more on Twitch. You're gonna need some admins or mods
Yeah,
to
you're
monitor
probably
Twitch
right.
and YouTube.
Oh, what's getting us with... Oh, it's a Cuddy. Alright, yeah, let's get that Cuddy. We got ballistics coming in. Just holler at me if your angle's bad, if you need me to adjust. I don't have my indicator of where the hell the Cuddy is.
I don't have any indicators either. I'm blind firing these fucking guns.
Nope.
And there goes the audio again.
Yeah, our ass is getting lit up, so I'm gonna rotate that way. There's the
Oh, I see
Cuddy.
the Cuddy.
Man, it could take a lot of punishment.
Yeah.
Oh, the cutlass, yeah.
I'm not seeing any indicators get in the turret here.
Well, your turret
you kinda
should
gotta-
get green, and then it'll kind of gimbal, I think.
No, so if you're at the remote
I'm
station, you gotta hit F and hold it down to find the enter remote turret button on the screen.
There it goes.
Oh, damn, that is the third CBT in like 10 minutes.
Alright, I think that that Cuddy is pretty much disabled.
Yeah.
Alright, something is on our ass now. It's a freelancer.
It's still shooting at us, it just can't fly. Can't
Yeah.
move.
Alright, I'm gonna move us kind of away. Still on our ass, my god, what the hell? What is hitting our ass so hard?
There's a little black ship flying around.
Trying to trade shield faces, but it's just
I've-
managing to stay on our ass.
I've got no target indicators beyond just what I can see.
Alright.
There it is.
I had crash.
For some reason, I'm not getting the normal, like, target icon to see what direction a ship is coming from.
Yeah, I'm not getting a target icon. I'm just kind of blind firing and hoping for the best.
Missiles coming in.
Yeah. good there. That must be the Freelancer trying to missile at us. They're very friendly with those missiles. I'm just trying to get our ass off of them again. Okay, there we go. It's a Talon shooting at us.
Right. Cleared one.
Very good. Oh, the MSR. That little shit. Yeah, so what the hell? I'm going to run through my power systems real quick.
Yeah, I've got no targeting. I can visually see it, but
I just reset some power. I might need to get away and, you know, do the on and off again trick. This is pissing me off. What's up, Woody? How you doing? Right.
Okay, I'm back.
Going full burn towards empty space. It's frustrating when simple things don't work as intended.
Gaining distance. So. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris
that's
Roberts.
tech.
Wow. Okay. That guy, I guess, ate an asteroid. I don't really know. We beat the mission.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good strategy.
Yeah.
Put him in a chase into an asteroid.
Works for me. I'm going to do a quick hop to do some troubleshooting to see what the hell is up with our targeting systems. All right. I'm going to first hop out of my seat to maybe resynchronize with shit.
Okay, are we stopped?
Yeah, we're stopped. We're dead space and quantum. Or, sorry, yeah, just dead after quantum. I'm going to do some power cycling to see what the hell is up with this thing right now. We might have some crashes, but we're all sitting, so... Yeah, Robert Lee, the fully loaded Hull C can be a monster. Big ship, park your butt to an asteroid and make them come from one direction. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Cycling power on. Looks like all power did reset. Let me see.
Man, that audio bug is something fierce.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm going to add group 3 targeting. Let's go combat mode. Wow, yeah, I've got no weapon interface in the pilot seat right now.
Is it because all the turrets are full?
Does that mean that somebody has access to the 4 main guns in the front too?
No idea. Just asking.
Yeah, it's news to me. I don't have enough time in this ship to know all the little intricacies, but I figured I'd have main access to the 4 Panther pilot guns because the turrets are everywhere else.
Everybody shoot.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, top turret's behaving. Any were you able to figure out the remote turrets?
Yeah, I was able to get on. I just
Okay.
didn't have any targeting.
And what is it? Is it G to cycle through targeting modes on the turret?
So it's G is gimbal mode, and then Q changes the way it moves.
Yeah. Because I know some of these turrets should have the ability to have a bit of auto tracking if you put the circle on a ship and it's like in a green area. I know the top size 5 turrets like that.
That's just G, I think, does that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any crosshairs on mine. I'm gonna hop out of my pilot seat. I wonder if maybe somebody else hop in the pilot seat, see if they get any targeting indicators or anything. Anybody who wants to try it?
I'll hop in real quick.
See if you see a crosshair or any information on the gun to fire. It's all just not there for me.
Better get some information, I swear to God.
I got it.
You got it. Okay, so I'm bugged.
I-
Do you see the crosshairs? Do you see like the projectile count?
That I do not.
Okay. So it's partial bug, but you're able to fire them. I wonder if it'll fix it now if I get in, if I can see it, or if I need Alt F4. That's right. Alt
Maybe it's
G to
just
turn that gimbal thing on. Gotcha. All right, let's see.
There goes audio again.
Well,
Tired help.
Make sure you map previous or next turret. You will lose tier if someone gets in the console. Interesting. What's up, Skull HQ? Current patch, cat or C2? And do you know if the resource drive paints for the cat currently work or are bugged? So the resource drive paints work now on the cat pirate as well. That was kind of a cool thing. All right, sweet. Hey, I got my guns back. So I just needed somebody else to cycle into the seat.
hey,
Kind of a funny little workaround.
happy I could help.
Well, let's see what kind of shit we can get into, boys. Hey, we got another Kiwi station. Why don't we go do that?
We're back. I mean, it doesn't really matter now that I'm on board, but
I mean, it just, I don't know if they have it on a longer cooldown now or what.
Tobin here again.
Probably.
I was able to pop 6 in a row before they got mad at me.
Oh, so you broke the server. Yeah, that's what it is.
Head out to their storage site.
I mean, look at my name.
Data package you find.
We only got 143 people on still, so at least the shard's not filled up. All right. I'm going to go ahead and
Is someone
abandon the
like
mission.
lighting up the guns, or am I Oh,
Nah, crashing.
I'm.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Interrupted the quantum travel. Let's not do that. I'm glad I didn't abandon the mission yet. Alright, hopefully we don't get interrupted before we get there. I think the person that was in the turret is not there anymore. Possibly.
Do I need to go commissar execute somebody off a gun?
I don't think so.
Patience.
Alright, let's see if we can find any goodies out here.
I don't know if this is an aesthetic design choice, but there's leaking fluids back here.
No.
Yeah, that comes stock with the Reclaimer.
What is this, a Drake
It's
ship?
There's no
Might as
pipe.
well be.
That's what's concerning me. It's coming out of the cracks of the
Well,
roof.
If it's anything like a helicopter, you don't have to worry until it stops leaking.
Leaking means there's fluid. It's just like a Honda Civic. You know it's leaking, right? That means there's fluid.
Oh, really? If one of them gets in the remote turret, it takes your guns?
I mean, that kind of makes sense because those
Okay, let me
guns are
hop
face
out.
forward.
Well, I'm
Speaking of
not-
guns again.
Yeah, I have guns now. Yeah, let's do that test. Hop back
Okay,
in the
I got
turret,
out
see
of
what
the
happens.
turret. Hopping back in, just a second.
I guess it just makes me go into pilot mode at that point.
It's like,
Okay,
oh, fuck
there
you,
it is.
fly the
Yeah,
ship.
confirmed. You've got the guns now. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
As long as it's an intended function, I'm not worried about it. I was just like, what the hell was happening?
Well, that's kind of cool to know that you can at least fight your way out solo.
Yeah, miscellaneous. This is the captain's jacket. This is Jonathan Archer's jacket from the Star Trek Enterprise. Yep. I tried coming back recently. Cargo still has the same issues. At least they changed rep so the bug doesn't hurt as much, but I would rather them fix the bug that makes it feel less bad. Yeah. Well, and now your rep loss isn't a thing. If you submit missions, you just get pay hits, which is nice. At least that's a thing. Or rather that
Looks
the
like
rep
somebody's been
loss isn't
filling
a thing.
boxes down there.
Oh, uh-oh. All right, making sure we're not pointing anywhere dangerous. I'm going to go ahead and put shields on.
75 to 99% of the mission turn in, you get 75% of the pay and rep.
Yeah. Yep.
Which, when you're missing a 1 SEU crate on a big order, that hurts.
I'm getting crazy audio issues, so yep, I think I just crashed. But we're pointing at nothing, and our shields are up, so...
We are in a dead spin.
Okay, there we go. I'm back. All right. Oh, shit. I'm seeing Obsidian 387 megameters away. Did he get thrown out of the ship? Uh-oh.
Obsidian just got launched at hyper velocity.
Yeah.
I think I'm hard crashed again. Damn. Yeah, wow, that was a full-blown CTD. Crash report? Yeah, fix it.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Man, this kind of blows, dude. It really makes like multi-crewing the bigger ships unplayable. I mean, we managed to crawl through the smuggler mission in the Polaris somehow.
So
Some
that
of the
was
ships
because
are
we
a lot
didn't
better
have
than
to
others.
spend too much time on board.
Yeah, fair point. We struggled
At the
busted
very
until we
least-
got there and then hopped out.
At the very least,
The
at least
Reclaimer
we're
being as old as it is
documenting
also
the
a
bug
problem.
in action.
Yeah, what
It'll
was
give
that,
them,
Strife?
incentive to fix it. I said at the very least we're documenting the bug in action, and they'll be able to look at something like this and be like, "Yeah, this is a problem."
Yeah. And fortunately, it affects more than just the Reclaimer. Otherwise, it'd probably be like, Reclaimer issues. We'll get to it eventually. But since it's affecting a lot of the bigger ships, and I mean, I've had the audio bug crash out even when I'm on my, or soloing. I haven't actually CTD'd from it. Well, no, I did twice yesterday when I was trying to do combat missions in Pyro. I was coming in and crashed the desktop the second I went to engage. Not good.
As turn on your QR code.
Wait. Turn on my STAR-CYWL-VFXK QR code?
Yeah, if we're going to use this bug report, that will help them identify it.
It's actually not a bad idea. Thanks. All right. QR code active. Okay, at least we're sitting still. I didn't see any ships on radar out here. Let me go back to the party chat. There we go. Yeah, I think this QV station is frickin' empty, which is go figure. Can head over to the other region where some stuff happens, but this one's dud. Got lucky with that first Apollo, and it was just like, nah, you're done. Yeah, thanks everyone in chat for clearing up the turret pilot gun scenario. Someone said on Reddit that the audio bug is the PDCs spazzing out, so turn off weapons before QT. No idea if it works. Alright, we can always try that.
I would say that doesn't make sense, but so far there's 2 ships that I've had the issues on that have PDCs, so...
Right. Alright, let's check these contracts and see what pops up. We got another one, so I'll go ahead and accept. Let's navigate over and see if we find any goodies.
Glad you signed back up for another mission. Continuing their operations. So the Navy wants to keep their data as current as possible. Head back to the...
Oh, hi, Axel. What are you doing? Like, not the warm spot, you weirdo.
Alright. Cruising on to the next. Is it worth selling cargo or components from ships you salvage with a Vulture? I'm not sure it's worth it for me. So, I don't think that selling components is really worth it for anybody yet, because I think they're all still like, what, like 100 AUEC when you sell something? It's so low. I don't think anybody does it.
Player
The
market.
components might be a little bit here and there, but definitely not weapons.
Yeah. Now, on the, I guess the player market side's a different question. Like selling some components, like the stuff we found is actually worth quite a bit. But I'm not really interested in the player-to-player market much, unless it's like my own people's, and I don't really, like if it's people in the org, I'm just like, oh, here, come get it. I'm not like, you gotta pay me money for it.
Did you check that Apollo to see if it had any medgel canisters in it?
Nothing came up on the scans. Other than like the standard medgel, but I didn't look thoroughly. Medgel is something I need to train myself to actually look for.
Those are expensive.
That's worth a pretty penny. Which org is a good org for a new person to join? Oh, I'm sure
This
plenty.
one.
I mean, ours is pretty solid, you know, and a little shameless plug. OLISAR group. We got a mix of ancient players and total greenies. It's a good time.
Who you calling ancient?
Hey, I didn't call nobody ancient. If you self-identify as a you know, an ancient citizen, that's one thing.
God damn it. Had me there.
Right, you just ousted yourself.
Most money I ever made in game is from selling armor sets and whole C. If it worked, the whole C is great. You just gotta know how to get her in a good mood. Oh damn! I forgot to abandon the mission. Oh fuck! Hang on. All hands, Vandal inbound. No. Cool, dicey with the way the
PDC's back on.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can we get turret control back?
See if we manage to shut it off in time. Flying in, making sure we're not pointing at any objects. Alright, that's a good spot.
Audio's
Safe.
cleared out.
Yeah, it is. So far.
For the moment.
Oh, and also, happy New Year's Eve, Real Roughneck. Appreciate that. I see that up there. I guess good problem to have. It's getting hard to keep up with the chat sometimes. Probably not going to be good for me because I'm one of those people that's like, I got to scroll up and read everything. Just have to get out of that mindset. No
One thing I know a
Don't worry
different
about
streamer
that.
that I watch does is, since he knows he can't hit everything when there's downtime in his games, he'll say anything. If I haven't responded to something that you said, just repost it, and he'll look for things.
Yeah. I've said that a couple of times because it's like, I don't know, I'm not trying, I'm not ignoring you. If you had a question, just hit it again. I'm not gonna get mad at you for it. Shit, nothing really.
Maybe that's why the QV stations went down. They all got wiped.
Probably right, actually. I wouldn't be surprised.
Also, as usually, one of the other admins is available when you're streaming, so we could intermediate your chat.
Well, that's always a nice help too.
I mean, though, he doesn't really need it right now.
Not yet, not really.
No, yeah,
It's
we're
good.
not.
It's good to have your admins ready, but honestly, like, you know, the non-toxic play style that you do is just.
I try. Alright, I guess we'll try some more combat stuff and see what shenanigans we get into.
No, let's try one more QV.
One more QV? Oh, yeah, there's one up.
One more.
Third time's a charm. Alright, about 13
Although
gigs out.
anytime one of us is on and you're playing, we're usually playing with you, so.
Yeah, good point. Just showing the
I mean,
verse
you're-
that the multi-crew play is a good time.
Intersect
Yeah,
appreciates
I've got your
help,
stream
we're
up and I
hoping
see the
latest
chat, but I
intel
never
on
looked
who the Shattered Blade are selling to. Head out to their storage site and upload the decrypted data package you find.
Here we go.
Don't be surprised.
Alright. It's one of the reasons it's actually kind of easy mode when I'm doing whole C live streams, because I spend so much time in Quantum that I can just kind of chat.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, Exa, thank you, man. Tier 1, 6 months. Alright, so Meld Studio is pretty great for being able to show me that stuff happening, because on Streamlabs, I'd be completely ignorant to whatever, you know, subscribes or followers are coming through. So it's cool to be able to acknowledge people. Finally getting used to how Meld worked. I fire it up in one go now, most of the time, instead of having to close it, restart it over and over, because it's not connecting properly. It's a little finicky, but when it works, it's awesome. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Oh, let me go ahead and abandon the mission. It makes sense, but I didn't realize that the QR code helps at all with like issue reporting. But what else
Yeah,
would it be
so
there
they can
for?
actually identify what's going on. Yeah. system at the moment. It's just a rotating system configuration code.
Good stuff. I think I might actually keep that up. If it helps them...
Especially if you're having trouble, yeah. If you plan on using something to report, then it always helps to have the QR code on there.
Good to know. I appreciate that. I've been running it a lot more often. I just had no idea what it was doing.
Funny
I thought
part
it was
is,
like
as soon as
referral
you put
tagged.
the QR code up, it started running smoothly.
Hey, that's also
Like,
a win-win.
they're watching.
Yep. It's like, damn it.
Shit, he's going to tell on us.
So checking server population, you got to get familiar with hitting your tilde key and putting in some commands, but it's not really all that complicated. Right next to your 1 key, you can bring up this information panel, and then you would type in r_display_info space 1 through 4. I usually use 2, and it brings it up. Oh, it kind of moves it over because of the QR code. It's like right now I'm seeing we got 153 people, server FPS is at 30, which is really good. And once you've put in the code, you can just hit up on the arrow key to actually bring it back up, and then backspace to 0 and enter to clear it out again. You can pop the command in the chat for you as well. Let me just make sure that we're not going to hit anything. Cruising smoothly. Let me do that real fast. That's the command that I use for anybody who wants to see it.
Server has a very low entity count as well, so it should be okay.
I actually would bet that the low entity count's probably also reflecting that we're not going to have a whole lot of game rule ships.
Yeah.
This one is empty too. Oh, never mind. We got something here. A little Gladius.
Hey, who's getting his comments are coming downstairs? Who's getting it? That was too many badumtis.
Oh wait, I just realized I'm seeing ships to target, but I'm not seeing them on screen. Where are they? Because I'm not getting my targeting icon that I normally should get. Oh, wait a minute, they're over there. We got a Gladius. We got a Saber.
Ooh.
Or that might have been an
Saber, you
F8. Actually, that might have been an F8. The silhouette was kind of weird. There's a Terrapin. Okay, yeah, my ship icons are weird. They're not the normal, like, crosshair locks. Oop.
It's also worth calling out that we haven't had to do any engineering.
Yeah, that's true. We got a buddy with us. I'm guessing that's probably Obsidian? If he's rendezvousing? Alright. Pull up here, because I think we do have some ships in here.
People were freaking out about having to do engineering constantly, and we've been playing for over an hour and haven't had to do a single thing.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we didn't have to do anything on the Polaris when we pulled her out.
Check out that paint job.
Yeah, that paint job is sick.
Yeah.
Too bad you can't loot that.
Right?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We can scrape it off.
Okay, yeah, we got a game rules Terrapin here. Snowblind. Badgers, no special components.
You want to scrape or break?
Got a nice
the money
F8
was
next to
targeting.
us.
There's a little Starkit and Dragonfly over there too if somebody wants it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Who's out there tethering toward the F8? Is that Mr. Chaos guy?
You can't run from me.
Pull up this other chat here. I don't have any Is that one of our guys? I don't have any chats.
Yeah, that's my
popping up.
dumbass. I was trying to talk to him about a ship's extended warranty, but he got away from me.
How do you apply skins to ships? So whatever skin you get, you got to apply it at your home station. It'll be there. It'll be under liveries on your ship when you look at it. All right. So I don't have any
And if they
personal
don't
interest
show
in
up-
these. Does anybody want to grab any of this stuff, like the Star Kitten thing or whatever? What is happening in front of us right now?
I don't know. It looks like you got something.
What is this?
It's a Nox.
Oh,
Nox
oh
thing.
yeah. They'll just start rotating like crazy.
Somebody dragging it around, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's gone.
All right. We thinking go hit a couple of intersect combat missions or what?
We don't want to eat it.
The work to eat the terrapin to me just isn't really worth the squeeze, personally.
That's fair.
Oh, now I've got... Oh, shit! Well, we got the terrapin, so... I was like, what is happening right now? I was like, is that a player? I'm like, it's green, so it's one of us. Alright. The terrapin coming along?
I was just getting it off the deck because I thought you wanted it. And then you said no, but I was already in the air.
If you want to put it in front of the arm, I've already got it extended. I can just fracture it.
Yeah, we could munch it real quick. Since you brought it out. Oh, looks like my HUD came back. I can actually see Obsidian on screen now. Cool.
A fuse, yoink.
Just make sure you kill the power to it after you park it.
Alright.
Right.
What do you think about drones? Are they going to be manually remote operated or fully automated? That's honestly a good question. I would imagine that the operation of drones is probably going to be the extent of hitting, like, activate.
I hope
And then
they're automated, especially on the
think-
Carrack.
Yeah, I think the drones are going to carry out their task kind of like an Elite Dangerous is what I would guess that a lot of the precedent set is for. Because we used to, I mean, the cargo ships would use drones to, like, grab cargo. I don't really know the full extent
the
of what they
hole,
plan to
you
do
little
here.
shit. Oh god.
Abort! Abandoned! Run away! God damn, that was fast. Holy cow.
Oh, I just crashed. Love that.
Are we swallowing that piece? Is it working? Alright, sweet. Yeah, I think whoever was in that salvage head, is that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah. It's all good. It is running.
Like a laser pointer. Go this way.
Alright, AT's back on board, yeah?
Yep.
That's actually a good question, Mark. I'm not sure. Is the Reclaimer a drone type ship? Does it have drone components or?
Question mark.
Scraping the butt against the space station.
Do we need to check the ship for worms?
What? Whoops. That'll buff out.
It'll buff out.
Alright. Let me go ahead and pull up one of these mercenary intersect. Neutralize UEE threat, combat rated ships, asteroid cluster. Let's go. What can go wrong?
I killed the power of the salvage beams, and that's still going.
Yeah, it's that lovely audio bug. In the
No, I
tech
mean, it's
area.
still
I know
firing.
there's-
You can see it. You can see it from third-person view. It's still firing.
Oh, geez, you're right. It's like firing
It is.
backwards off angle. It's like a broken arm right now.
I broke it. I'm coming back in.
Alright. I'm gonna cycle out of my seat real quick.
It's a good thing it won't self-salvage the ship.
That would be hilarious
Point
if that actually
right through the
happened.
claw.
What's up, Jaro? So at the in the description of the live stream, you can actually see all my PC specs. I'm a little bit outdated. I'm on a 5950X AMD 16-core processor with a 3080 Ti graphics card. I do have 64 gigs of RAM, which helps. I typically have my settings on the medium.
Oh.
Huh?
So thank God you're not buying RAM right now.
Oh, is RAM crazy right now?
Yep.
Fucking anything with it's insane right now.
AI slurping up all the RAM and
Oh,
GPUs.
yeah. Yep. That's like
Prices
all
have
Nvidia
gone
cares
up
about
over
now, which is
500%.
yeah. I feel like the quality of other Nvidia products are going to shit because they're so hyper focused on these massive AI core clusters that they're trying to build. It's actually a good question. In Quantum, I'm usually up near 100 FPS, but yeah, I'm at about 90 FPS right now.
What the?
Well,
What
I'm
is-
sorry about that. I just realized that when I hit my tilde key,
Oh, that's what.
All
You gotta-
right.
Whoops.
You get the
That's a-
pass.
that's a hot
We'll
key.
allow it. We'll allow it for now.
I'll fix that.
That's funny.
I'll give him. I will shoot him in the head pass.
Last January, my 64 gig 6000 was 285 from Corsair. It's over 950 today. Holy shit. Oh, pulled us out a little early. Cooling down.
Was looking at 64 gigs 2 months ago, and it was 150 bucks. It's now a $900 stick. Yeah,
My God.
I'm kicking myself so hard for being cheap.
Yeah, I bought mine when I did.
Yeah, I
Like
didn't know
a year
that
and
they
a
had
half ago,
gotten
2
that
years ago.
crazy. I'm glad I got my hands on the frickin' 3080 while I did. That was like 500 bucks.
Now because of
GPUs
this
haven't
game,
gone
I'm-
up like RAM though. That's insane.
Thank God.
Anything with flash on it.
They're going to. They're going to. Now, because of this game, I've got to rebuild my PC from scratch.
Thanks to STAR-CYWL, the demand for RAM has gone through the roof. Now I come to find out that's why.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody says it's AI. It's not.
Some graphics cards these days are now sold without VRAM since it's too expensive, but that's mostly for industry. Damn.
Well, a lot of it too is the any company making NAND has created artificial scarcity. They've backed off of production, so the prices go up.
Oh,
That
go
too.
figure. Oh, we got
Yeah,
a Corsair out here. Oh, hang on. All
Because
right.
capitalism.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6 vessels.
That's-
Shields are
That's
up.
capitalism without morality.
Capitalism has no morality.
Guns need power, sir.
That's
Yep,
Not
I'm
really
trying.
Are we shooting stuff?
Well, we're kind of fucked right now for some reason. All right, hang on. I got to abort this. Jesus. My power pips are not actually putting any energy where they need to, so we're going to try to get out of here real quick and figure out why Chris Roberts hates me.
I get
Where
that
do you
a lot.
want?
Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm not thinking about anything right now other than getting the hell out of here. We will worry about power distribution once we're not being picked apart. We're
Peppers?
still getting peppered by something, and we're moving over 500 meters a second. There we go.
There's 3 ships back there, yeah.
And now, I don't know this because I don't do a whole lot of multi-crew to this extent, but if somebody else is in a co-pilot seat, can it jack up my power control?
No. I mean,
'Cause
I can
my-
change the power control, but
My power resets are, like, people... Alright, so yours is working. Can you put, like, all power to weapons?
all power to weapons?
Well, just... like, all that engine power. Can it go over, or is it glitching for you? So for me, it's
No,
going
it's
like
not.
5.6, 5.6, 5.6.
Yeah, it pops up and then goes right back to where it was.
Yeah. Frickin' weapons power is bugged out. Alright.
Maybe shut down and restart.
Yeah, alright, we're not facing anything. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna first get out of the damn seat, and we're gonna power cycle and see what happens. I'm gonna drop my sound effects volume because the sound of that damn laser in my ears drive me crazy. Okay.
Ship is coming in hot.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we're getting buzz.
There's some weapons power.
Now it's all going away again. Motherfucker,
Yeah, I see that.
dude.
That's so weird. Might want to quantum away and see if we can do something about it.
Yeah, no, I'm quantuming away. I put way too much effort into this damn reclaimer to die to some bullshit like this.
Time for some percussive maintenance.
Jeez. Yeah, power is just not behaving. Let's everybody get out of their seats. Full seat check, all hands.
Off the turret.
Everybody stand up.
Yep. Something's not happy.
Out of my seat.
All right.
Fine, because I got to drink liquid anyway.
No, that didn't help either. Our weapons power is just glitched out. We're useless in a fight. F8's not working. Power resets aren't working.
Do we want to try and pull the core and put it back in?
No, we can't in this ship. It's too old. Doesn't have physicalized components.
It doesn't have...
Yeah, that's one of the bummers with some of these. Oh, okay, power cycling the weapons might have actually done the fix. You picky little shit. All right, we got weapons power.
The ship must be run by Windows, Microsoft.
All right.
Yeah.
No joke. All right, let me, I also have my right MFD is useless. It's just glitched on the Intersect Ops Tobin comm screen. How's our ship looking? Everything is showing 100% health. Power plant and all. I'm suspicious. Can somebody else hop in the pilot seat and do a little check that I'm not bugged out? The diagnostic screen, make sure everything actually looks healthy. XL1 selling for 50 to 100 mil on the black market. Yeah, that sounds about right. Is that right? MFD still bugged for you?
No, it's working.
It's working. Okay.
Everything is at 100 except for the salvage beams, which are at 98.
Okay, cool. So
But
we're still.
That's just the wear and tear number, not the health number.
So we're still healthy. All right. Oh yeah, there is actually an engineering terminal back here. Let me take a peek at that. Wait, no, not there. Where the hell is it on this ship? I think it's actually in engineering proper. I'm gonna go take a peek. Good
I'm
call.
gonna ride with you.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm on a mission. I
No.
move fast. All right. Yeah,
I've got a
back here.
diagnostic MFD in the co-pilot seat as well if you ever need an answer about something.
No, that's cool. I just wanted to see if my pilot seat was still bugged or messed up
Oh,
because
yeah.
of that right MFD and all. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't seeing something different than what you might be seeing. All right. Just going to pop down to engineering real fast. Check out this terminal here. So this functions to a really good degree. We're down to 34% armor, so we definitely were taking some good hits there, but it looks like everything else is healthy. We don't have anything critical.
This is a cool ship.
Okay. Add some power to weapons and some power to engines there. Okay. All right. Well, that confirms what I needed to see. So I don't think we can repair armor, can we? We can just repair basic hull HP or integrity. I don't know that that actually does
Yeah, I
anything
don't
to the
know.
armor.
Does anybody have the repair rifle on them?
I did not bring mine with me. I apologize.
I should
I think we
actually
can
have
print
some
some repair
stuff.
canisters.
I should have some in the 8 SKU that's in cargo. We could do a little check. We shouldn't be moving.
Print the canisters from the box printer.
Yeah, that'll print
No,
the
you
small
can't do
ones,
that on
right?
this ship. Yeah. Or can you do that on this ship? I don't even. You can
Yeah,
do it on
you
the
should be
Vulture.
able to. I think you can out of salvage processing. I'm gonna head down to the cargo though, because I have an 8 SKU that should have all that on there.
We got a body.
Yes, we do.
That might have been Obsidian when he got thrown out. I think he died.
Yeeted.
That would be my guess.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. The elevator came down on top of me.
Okay, so I got the canisters, but apparently I don't have an SRT on me. Unless it's in my captain's quarters.
I think if you have the SRT attachment for the multi-tool.
Yeah, that's always an option. I just hate using it. It's a small, slow little shit compared to the SRT rifle. But someone in chat was also confirming you can only repair armor at the space station.
Wow.
Does anyone know how to stop Microtech Logistics from shooting you when you have a mission to go there? I just got chased and interdicted 23k damage and left alone. Like, what the hell? Just kill me at that point. You got interdicted? That sounds like you're dealing with players, right? There aren't any NPCs that do that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any NPCs that have interdiction.
Alright, I'm coming back down on the elevator just in case anyone's below it.
I'm out of the way this time.
Alright. Cool. Well. Again, didn't have to really do a whole lot of engineering. What's up, Obsidian? Yeah, we're struggling out here, trying to keep this bird floating. Yeah, my right MFD is still screwed. All right, no weapons fired test. Okay. She looks good. She looks good. All right. Let's see about heading back into that mission if it's still there. Wait, did it go away?
Man the guns.
Well, shit. Maybe they crash into a rock again? I think we got credit for that. Yep, neutralize UE threat completed. Unless Obsidian was out there completing it while we were messing with the Reclaimer. He just goes out there and solos it.
Surprise me.
Alright, let's do that one that isn't quite as scary to test. The terrorist one. This will be our last go of it for today's stream. Crude Reclaimer is a little tough. Oh, yeah, there's the audio bug.
If anyone who has today in the Discord wants to join the org, the RSI page link should be in the description.
Okay, cancel that. Oh, okay, now it doesn't want us to quantum. There it goes. Alright, cool. So, for anyone who missed it, the solution to the weird weapons glitch was actually to individually hit P on the keyboard, turn weapons off and back on again. The classic fix, turn it off and on again. Cycling the whole ship didn't work, but cycling the weapons themselves individually did.
Yeah. It's like that bug where you can't quantum when your weapons are on and you have to turn them off. It's crazy.
You should try the 890 mission, less bug and a huge profit to scrape. Yeah, those are in Stanton, right? Is it the 890 mission where you have to go on board and clear it out of the enemies? It's a really easy way to get a CS3 crime stat when the friendlies end up shooting at you. Yeah, it was definitely a player, probably an org camping for the armors. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I think that's kind of a big deal right now, are the special new armor skins, right? So I've heard, at least. Has anybody tried hopping in that head and seeing if they can cycle it or fire it, or...
The one that was on previously?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. So it's
I got it to shut off.
Okay, sweet. Yep. We're just stuck with the sound, which is fine. We can live with that. To play this game, you need to be a professional QA employee. All the jumps and figuring out how to play this game is amazing. Yeah, it's part of the process for sure. Whoa. All right. Hey, yep, I can hear you.
Lost all game audio.
Yeah, we just got the audio break, so I'm waiting. But yeah, I had you coming through on the mic, Obsidian.
Yeah, I was finishing that mission while you guys were doing repairs.
That's what I figured. It's like this man just went in with the F8 and just cleaned house.
I got to go refuel, though, but you kept jumping, and I can catch up with you.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know if you were trying to actually get on board. I can rendezvous with you if you want.
No, it's all good. I'll fly cover.
All right. See if we can actually enter the combat properly. Yeah, I'm going to get us to about 25 kilometers, and then I will throw us into combat. Configuration SEM mode. Hopefully that's enough time to troubleshoot any problems before the ships engage. This one shouldn't be as crazy as the last one that we were going to do. Kind of a test here. All right.
Shields, contact.
We are weapons hot.
We are, and go figure, as expected, we've got some fuckery. Shields are not turning on, so I'm going to go into troubleshoot mode, kill that. All right. Shields have power. Weapons have power. All right, we're full power to weapons and shields. And congratulations, we're here for real. We got a major torque imbalance.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you know it's serious. Wow, I just had some gnarly sound effects with whatever that gun was. It's a little disconcerting that as I shoot the gun, the audiobook gets worse.
They definitely have their work cut out for them when they come back from vacation.
All right, the Valkyrie is inbound. That is going to be a hard-hitting ship. Unless he hits that asteroid right in front of him on the way to us. Oh my god, there he goes! Oh man, that just made my day. All right, good job, guys. Way to do it.
Mission accomplished.
We kicked that ass. All right. Okay, I think we can do another one. That wasn't bad. There's the strategy. All right. Let's get a little ballsy here. This could be a big mistake. This is a 16 gig jump. You good on that, Obsidian?
I'm refueling right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Aligning to target. As long as the power doesn't jump around, we should be good. Should be in the operative word there. Hull C on your server is working really well, grinding up that Kovalex experience strength. Hell yeah. I hope that continues to be the case. Oh shit, I am hard crashing mid-quantum.
Oh boy. I think I'm about to go too.
You know, I forgot to turn the weapons off because of the potential... Oh, never mind. We're back. Turning weapons off. I just got the vocal indicator for quantum travel starting. But yeah, on the whole sea front, guys, as I've said plenty of times, one of the biggest contributing factors will be how busy the server is, how healthy the server communication is. So yeah, if you can get in those low pop servers, there we go. There's the full CTD. You'll have a much better time, usually. And then there's the other tips to work around, like seat checks and how to move, and the trick that Ballplan had told us on the last stream has been working really well, which is to use the speed limiter, set it all the way to 0, and then turn it on when you're in the box to keep you stationary. It has worked for me without fail, instead of needing to wiggle the stick, as I've said a million times. So that might be the new parking brake, speed limiter. Turn it on. You might have to set the keybind for it, which you can find under flight movement. And then you hold down left alt and the scroll wheel on your mouse to raise it or lower it. So just bring it all the way to 0, and it keeps your whole C actually fixed in place. I've been using it on other ships too, even today with the Reclaimer. Come on, friends list. I need to hop back in. Let's go.
I'm relaunching.
Yeah, as soon as my game wakes up, there we go. I'm glad that whatever they did, I wasn't expecting them to fix this, but the friends list seems to have been corrected too, so I didn't have to go and do all the spring cleaning I thought I was going to have to.
Yeah.
And this will definitely be our last attempted mission. I'll take us back and dock at Levski before I got to get ready to head out with my wife to the doctor's appointment. But I'm glad we were able to get this like kind of impromptu little op together. This is fun. Crashes and all. Alright, I am back in. It shows that AT is there. Did you take it a separate ship?
I was the body.
Oh!
He just kept going.
Oh, man. Alright, yeah, I got eyes on you. Cool. Damn. Yeah, I didn't get eyes on the body. Had I seen that white Geist set, I would have guessed it right away.
He was underneath the elevator.
Oh, no. Did you get squished?
I don't know. I crashed out and came back dead.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's rough, dude.
Do you need to be salvaged, AT?
Weapon systems online.
Should have wore a helmet.
I do wear helmets.
He says, not the helmet, damn it. Oh, we say that because we had a buddy that jumped out and was having some fun, talking some light shit, and turns out he actually didn't have his helmet on and he died. We're like, oh no!
And he couldn't find his helmet when he respawned, and it was on his hip.
Yup. Alright. Going weapon side. Oh, wow, yeah, shields don't have to turn back on.
Make sure you don't eat the power didn't get moved to like a tractor beam or some fuck ass bullshit.
Yeah, that's what happened. Cool. Alright, we are back where we need to be. Heading towards the main target.
Terminal.
Oh shit, main target's a Reclaimer.
Target's a Reclaimer. Yeah.
What the hell?
I didn't think I was seeing that straight.
We got Freelancer and a Scorp chilling on the other side.
Yeah.
This might be fun. That's alright. We brought an F8. Maybe two. As long as the F8 doesn't eat the Reclaimer. Whoa, my targeting system just got all sorts of weird. Oh, am I looking at what the turret's looking at right now?
Buccaneer coming in.
Oh,
well.
Okay. Yeah, we want to hit that buck for sure.
I got a weird side.
They're on the other side of the asteroid.
Yeah, I think we might want to get up the turret. I'm gonna hop out my pilot seat too, because I think it like merged our sights, because I'm like seeing a weird targeting thing on my heads up display.
Okay. I'm out.
Okay, cool. I got it back. Sweet. So now you should be good to hop in.
Hop in the other one.
We can go bully that Reclaimer. Is anybody up in our size 5?
I'm in the front turret. Yeah.
The big one? Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I got a rear turret now.
Alright, we are heading straight for that Reclaimer. What's up, big girl? I can help, because you're slow. Good stuff. Got one of its shield faces down. I gotta recharge guns.
Yeah, there's damage to turret 1.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. At the engineering terminal now, I can see it.
I'm gonna try and switch guns here.
Those guns are loud.
Oh, okay. You're on the gun, so I'm gonna leave it to you.
Don't let me steal your guns.
Okay, there we go. I'm back.
I'll switch back.
No worries. At least now I know what's happening, which is a lot more manageable. Sweet, we can shut this thing down and salvage and munch it. Actually, we might just need to munch it. I don't think I'll have time to do a full salvage on it. Go figure, this would be the end as a frickin' reclaimer. Whoop, there we go.
Good night.
Yeah, I'm on the rear turret.
Oh, damn, I think all we can do now really is pull it in. She fully blew up.
Oh, there was no sound. It just died.
All sorts of jumpy right now. We got anybody in the claw?
I'll be there in a second.
Sounds good.
I was checking the engineering terminal.
No, no worries. Lots of CMATs here. We might actually, depending on how many, we might want to empty the hoppers.
I can go check that.
This thing finally
I
separated.
like how Obsidian throws a missile at the target with no EM or IR signature.
Ruddy, if you are talking about like a ship that I think is new enough that you can actually repair the components, and yeah, you should be able to restore flight if it's in good enough condition, and then you should be able to take it back. I don't see why not. And then grab the parts, you know, take it somewhere where it's safe. If you land it inside your hangar, it'll be there until you log out. Unless it's a persistent hangar, if you don't send the hangar down, it should stay in there.
If you put some power to the heads, I can start munching a little bit.
I don't think you'll be able to salvage while we're using the claw on it. But I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Is this thing still moving? Yeah, I'm going to have to match velocity with it. But yeah, I can put some power to the heads regardless. There we go.
Munch.
Alright, I'm
You
sort
should be
of...
able to get a pretty good amount of it because it's disintegrating pretty slowly. So
Yeah, I'm kind of matching
Hoppers.
velocity. We're moving at about 24 meters per second with the big piece. 22. Because it's drifting as well.
Hoppers are empty.
Oh, sweet.
I just cleared them.
Thank you, sir.
they're out to be full.
Yeah, actually, I forget with a crew like this, we should be able to munch this thing pretty quick.
Yeah, I actually managed to clean most of the side.
Right.
Right,
Oh, I just
we're
realized
about
my
to
MFD's back.
All
Oh,
right.
there it goes.
And she's gone.
All right. So we should have some more components lying around out here.
Filter station blocked.
Oh, it's full. Yeah, we got to dump the hopper again. All the CMATs we just pulled in.
That was quick.
Yeah,
Oh, here's
yeah,
a
reclaimer
big
that's
bits.
ass
200.
chunk over here.
98 for SCU in that piece. So
Rotating around to see where you guys are at. You said they're next to some more of the parts because we kind of drifted. Oh, there we go. Yep, there's the ass.
I'm not seeing anything in the hoppers right now. At the hoppers.
And either
that's
one
weird.
of them.
No, and I'm about to crash too. So maybe I'm just desynced.
Oh, maybe. Is it saying that all 240 SCU is full right now? On your salvage head?
Says filter station ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's the SCU count you see that you're at? Full.
0.7.
Oh, okay.
Reconnected.
Yeah,
How about that?
So we should be good to go then. I'm just gonna kind of match movement with this thing. It's kind of
What's
fun.
your build, Obsidian?
What's that?
I said, what's your build on that?
Just stock right now. I just grabbed it.
I was having a real
You
good
got
time with an
cameras.
attrition M4A build, actually. I also had fun with a Shredder Sucker L build. That was kind of cool. It's a ballistics repeater with the distortion cannons. I love the F8, man. It's such a fun ship. It's kind of fun as a pilot to sort of like orbit moving debris while people salvage and munch on it. Good times.
Can you bring the nose up just a hair?
Oh. Yep. As soon as I hopefully recover.
Well,
see, it's when I go and I talk about having fun that shit starts to go wrong.
right? We can't have that.
Nope.
No fun for you.
Yeah, we're slowly drifting away.
Yeah, I think I'm crashing out. I wonder if I can do an input to at least get out of the seat through it all. Am I still there?
Yeah. And you
What the fuck is that over
are
there?
not getting out of the seat, so.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I think I just hard crashed. Yep, there it is. All right. I'll hop back in as fast as I can.
Well, I'm going to stop the rotation.
I messed up, man. I said I was having fun. Damn it. It's a big no-no.
We are at a full stop.
Awesome, thank you. Glad you figured that out at least.
That's half a ship. Okay.
Just abandoned my whole seat and was going to do RAF shipping. Didn't know about the speed limiter. My problem was the box saying I was moving. Yeah, Soggy, so the speed limiter trick will help with that. And if it still says that you're not still, hopping out of the pilot seat should take care of the rest. That if one of those two things usually fixes my onload offload problem. Sometimes the box will glitch and say things are delivered when they're not. At that point, it's time to actually go to the elevator and do it manually. But that has been exceedingly rare as a scenario that I've run into. Yeah, the speed limiter workaround is something I'm probably going to put in a video soon. Another, how to work the whole C video, because that's actually a really good tip that so far has worked 10 out of 10 times. So I think that passes the test of repeatability. Whole C is working. I tried that. Still need to leave and enter the seat again. Yeah, there you go. Got it yesterday. Excited to tinker with it. Had a couple that just worked, but others were wonky. Hey, what's up, F8s? All right, I am back in seat with no control. Oh, engines. How's that for a stare down? This is looking a little bit too intimate, boys. You do feel a special kind of safe when you got a couple of F8s flying escort, that's for sure. All right, where did the booty chunk of that reclaimer go?
To the
right.
Oh, other way. Damn. Oh, there it is. All right, moving forward. Don't want to take any wings off of F8s in the process. All right, let's see how fast we can munch this, because I'm at my limit of time here.
I think I just crashed again.
Are you getting any material off of it?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Seems like every time you crash, I...
Yeah. We're crash buddies. Shoot a text to my wife real quick and do a time check. Should only be about 20-minute drive according to this, so leave no later than 10:25. Okay. Alright, sounds good. So we'll attempt to crunch on this thing when you pop back in, and then head back to Lev. Oh, damn, Exot with the gifted subs. My dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So many gifted subs. What the hell? Oh my god. What are you doing? Awesome, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is badass. I'm gonna have to get used to this new world of Twitch here. Yeah,
It's
big
like they
thanks
like you
for
or something.
everybody. Huh?
So it's like they like you or something.
So I'm just gonna try to keep being likable. Love the content. Hope you grow big.
All right.
Thanks a bunch, man. Appreciate it.
I am back.
Can we nose up just a hair?
Yep. Give you more of that starboard face to munch on too. How's that looking?
That's perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna actually go ahead and engage the speed limiter, drop it down. So one thing about the speed limiter I've noticed, every time that you get out of your pilot seat and get back in, it does reset. So keep that in mind. You might need to bring it back down to 0, but you can see it on your velocity interface here. I'm moving it up and down now with my mouse. So it'll be visible like that when it's on. When it's off, it goes away. And just toggle that down to 0. You can still pitch and roll, which is really cool, but you won't actually move as far as your ship's velocity. Yeah, that is really cool, guys. I appreciate that big time. I'll try to make sure everything is squared away on the Twitch side of things, too. I didn't check it since last night, but it looks like it's working pretty well. Typically, I'm streaming noon to about 3 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. This is a different time zone just because, or a different stream time because of appointments today and adult responsibilities. We have the arm out, right? I see some distortion. Or is that the...
I'm scraping from the right side.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll put us...
Don't you hit me.
There we go. Want to do that, and then I am going to engage the velocity limiter. And then this should be in the realm to munch, so I'm going to hop in that arm to get that process started, just for time's sake.
Well, if you just want to crunch it, then I'll come back up there and crunch it. I thought you wanted to get as much salvage off as possible.
No, I wanted to go ahead and munch on it, because I gotta be leaving the house here in about 15 minutes.
Might want to have somebody else fly the girl back to Levski so we can offload it without you feeling time rushed.
That, or we can do the offload another day, too.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about that. We'll just get docked up, and I might be back on later today. Maybe not on stream, but just after we're back from the appointment, we can maybe reconvene. Woo! Man, that's a hell of a flyby.
That's 11.7 SCU.
Nice.
And that's before the crunch. I think we scraped her clean.
This
Pretty
side,
much,
at least. Yeah, those two Reclaimer heads working at the same time get a lot done. Alright, Claw is deployed. I don't think I'm close enough.
Be up there in a second.
Damn.
Do you want to jump back in your pilot seat?
Yeah, I can do that. The sense of scale with these ships, it's massive.
Yeah, it's weird, yeah.
Alright, go ahead and inch us forward. Kill that. Oh, the velocity indicator thing stayed. Weird. Maybe it's because I actually left and came back into the game. That's why it was resetting. Well, what I can do is flip us around the other side if you want to keep salvaging while we pull the arm out.
Munch.
Because there should be plenty of material on this side.
Yeah, I think you were used the fracture field.
What happened to the fracture field?
Are you trying to use the fracture field a second ago?
Oh. Did I break it?
No.
Okay.
May have been why you weren't getting anything, though.
Good point.
Last couple days, Deadwick out here with scary dog privilege.
I appreciate it. Having those badass escorts around makes things a lot less stressful.
Well, at least no stress from other players.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I remember this one time in A school, I got absolutely shit-faced. Ended up going back to the fucking barracks building. That's the word. It's early in the morning. Go away. And I wanted to get permission to use the elevators because, you know, like, you're not allowed to use the elevators unless you're staff. I'm like, I live on the 3rd floor. I'm going to eat shit if I try to climb these stairs.
Nom nom.
It was a Sunday.
Filler station full.
And when I went in, got on the quarterdeck of the building, some people were in their dress whites, it was, getting yelled at about failing room re-inspects, right? They failed their room inspections that week, and then they failed the re-inspection, so that makes you know how much shit they're getting talked to. My drunk ass sees a line of people and the guy that I need to talk to. It doesn't click immediately that they're being disciplined. So I join the formation drunk as fuck, try to stand at his attention in civilians.
So military. See a formation and just get in it.
Yeah, I say formation. It was 3 guys getting fucking chewed the fuck out. But they were in, so he's chewing them out, then realizes I'm standing there, stops, looks at me, goes, "What the fuck do you want?" "I'm drunk and I don't want to go up the stairs to my friend, but fuck, I use the elevator." I got to use the elevator, but completely derailed the mood of the shit talking because I guess the guys that I walked up on didn't know I was there, so they're like, who's this?
Oh, that's great. I bet you that became a fun talk in the shop later.
Probably.
Like, you wouldn't believe what happened this morning. This dumbass strolls up.
Oh, it was in the afternoon.
That's awesome.
Like, these fuckers failed their re-inspect, and then this drunk asshole shows up and ruins my mood by being funny.
Oh, that is great. Yeah, don't accidentally scrape a lightning buzz in the tower. Yeah, I know. We got lightnings everywhere, man. Just go by and there's just a cut through the side of them. Like, whoop, shit. Sorry. We'll buff that out.
When the carrier cuts a turn unexpectedly while the Hornet's doing a flyby.
Oh, and Blue Dragon, I don't think we found your abandoned reclaimer. That was actually a mission, an NPC, one of the intersect missions, actually, the threat to the UEE Navy or whatever. I wasn't expecting it to be a reclaimer. I didn't even scan it. I wonder if it had cargo. Most of these ships out here haven't. Out here in Lev, or in Nyx, I hope that they start putting cargo in them, but like the bounty missions and all of them, they've been empty. So, I haven't done any bounty missions this patch. Yeah, like all the loot and stuff, because I think they're trying to they're refactoring everything. But basically, the word I heard was that on the bounty side, they're redoing all of that, so loot is kind of a mess.
I don't know. I feel like they could solve the duping problem by making you pay like proper tiered insurance.
Yeah, take away the incentive to freely copy components and stuff. Well, we struggle bust through the session with all of the forays of CTD fun going on, so congratulations to everybody, even though we did have 2 casualties that resulted in 2 F8 Lightning escorts, so it's kind of a win, in a way, if you think about it.
It certainly helped.
I definitely look forward to the capital ships getting some love so we can crew them like this without chain linking crash to desktops.
The OLISAR Javelin comes in to do average bounty. That arrow never stood a chance.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
We should get together with the Idris and as many F8s as we can get and do a little tiny bounties and see.
That'd be fun. I'll bring my F8 too. That sounds like a fun time.
There's no kill like overkill.
A whole bunch of F8s and 2 Idrises, 3 Idrises that we have.
Some call it overkill. I call it just enough kill.
I call it thoroughness.
It's a proportional response.
Ooh, hold on. Is anything on that Polaris over in Liski open? I'm going to steal all their fuses.
The fuse bandit.
I've done that a couple times. Like this guy had a Polaris just chilling out by I think it was Port Tressler. His cargo bay was open, so I got on his cargo bay, started throwing everything out.
Oh jeez.
Including the bikes.
Not the
bikes. I got yelled at for illegal towing, but because I was throwing them really quickly, I wasn't getting in trouble. Like, illegal tow, let go. It's already out. Every fuse on board in my pocket.
Now that would be a good way to disable an Idris. Just run through and start pulling all the fuses.
Too funny, dude. I did that to I actually managed to get on to an NPC bounty MSR. It was glitch. I ended up having to backspace at the end of it because the elevator in the back busted, but I got on and took off all of the fuses and killed it. But then I couldn't finish the job because I got stuck in with the glitched T-posing pilot. It's like, this is cool. My plan backfires.
Did you initiate this dock?
Huh?
Did you initiate this dock?
Yeah. Oh, man. Did I just bump it? Whoops.
You did.
It was a little too close. Yeah, this is ours.
Because I got the notification. I hit the Alt-N to see if it would do it, and it did it immediately. So I didn't know if I did it or you did it.
There we go.
Oh, I missed.
We should be pretty much on the money now. Maybe a little low.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
There we are. I just wish that full manual docking was actually working properly. Because I've gotten good at using the X, Y, and Z indicators to get real close to it, and then I just pretty much have to hold N to finish the process. So, yeah, Blue Soul for the Reclaimer and the Hull C once she's out, Idris, Polaris, Hammerhead. When you come back, you're going to get a docking collar when you request landing. It's just standard. Sometimes you get a random hanger. I did that in my Hull C. That was really weird. That's in one of my recent Hull C videos. Alright, let's go and see if there's a repair bill here. Only 4.2k, yeah, that's kind of insane. Barely anything at all.
For the size of the ship.
Yeah. Yeah, we took a pretty hefty beating with all the issues we were running into going into combat, but it's a good learning experience. Alright, let's all head to the docking collar and... Oh, yep, that is definitely a body right here. We'll keep you for later.
Sleeping.
Just ragdolling this guy, I'm so sorry.
Well, how else are you supposed to fill the nutrient paste dispenser?
Oh, God. Crazy. Alright, 1010. Yeah, we managed to actually get back in a decent amount of time. This will be a good point for me to wrap up. Thank you so much to everybody who joined on the stream, and especially all of the new subs and gifted subs. That is incredibly humbling. Thank you very much. I will be back live again. Wait, today's Wednesday, right? Lose track of days. Friday. Normal time, noon to about 1500. Not sure what we're going to get into. We might do more kind of fun org op stuff, messing with smuggler stuff, or, you know, might do some group mining, hauling. Maybe we'll get into that Idris shenanigans we were just talking about. But it'll be a good time. Success isn't guaranteed, but excitement's likely. Thank you so much, guys. I hope everyone has
I
a
have to go
good
into
rest
the
of their
office
day.
on Friday, so I won't be there.
Oh, no. And Happy New Year's to everybody. Stay safe out there tonight. If you go have fun, party, go crazy, designated driver, all that jazz, get home safe.
I'm launching a
I'll catch you all
flashbang
later.
at my neighbor out of my grenade launcher.
Peace out, my friends.